got POK, I go straight to the bank. Told you before, I tell you a game, bitch, I got the soda, yeah, I got a drink. I brought my dog, G, I'm with the gang, rockin' with Rev and rockin' with Blaze. Shout out to Imagine, shout out GA, the mother pops whack, the mother boys lame. Now I just a dual shot, holla at me when the tools drop. Sony baby got the best box, we don't give a fuck.
Yo, what's up, people? People of the internet. Well, I'm waiting on a few people, but so I don't know how this show's gonna go, but welcome, brother. I haven't been live in like 3 fucking weeks. Yeah, bro. You know, just been streaming on Twitch, chilling, you know, family life, family life, streaming, playing games, bullshit. What's good with y'all? Glenn, what's up, brother? Thank you for the membership, bro. Appreciate it. Yo, Saint, my man. Space, what it do? Cage, what up? D Nasty. The myth, the legend. D Nasty still rocking with me after all these years. How y'all doing tonight, man? I feel like it's been a minute, bro. It's been a long time. I've been trying to listen, man. I know there's a lot of people out here that, you know, got a lot of questions, I'm sure. But, bro, I ain't got all the answers, bro. I really don't. You know what I mean? And I'm going to just be honest with you right now, straight up. I got love for everybody. If you got a problem with me, it's your problem, not mine, bro. Because I'm very cordial, understanding. I'm patient. I'm not perfect, but those things I am. So, to be fair, like when you say, where's this person, where's that person, I don't know where they're at. I really don't know where they're at. All right. And I ain't going to be chasing nobody either, bro. That's not what I'm doing. I get pretty frustrated because I feel like I do a lot for people, bro. You know what I mean? I do a lot for people, bro. And this shit pisses me the fuck off, honestly, because whenever my phone rings or whenever they need me, I'm there. Good or bad. Broke or fucking rich, I'm there. I don't give a fuck. If I'm rocking with you, I'm rocking with you. And I know I'm off topic and I'm going to get away from it right now. I'm just irritated from some shit. And, yeah, so be it, bro. Anyway, happy fucking Saturday night to you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm waiting for Puerto Rock. I don't know, you know, it's a Puerto Rican thing. They want to show up late and shit. I don't know. But, yeah, man, it's been a crazy, I would say crazy couple weeks, months. Depends on the games you guys are playing. Man, I'll tell you what, bro. Cause somebody in my Discord had tweeted, well, they DM'd me saying, "Yo, Pragmata is better than Resident Evil." I said, "Bro, Pragmata is better than Resident Evil. What are you guys fucking high?" So I played it, and I got to be honest with you, the game is really, really. Capcom is just, man, they just know how to, you know what I mean? They seem not to miss, you know what I mean? Capcom, they just seem to get everything right. I'm not a big fan of Monster Hunter. I did play the last one, but Capcom seems to get everything correct. You know what I mean? They just seem to get everything right, bro. You know what I mean? Resident Evil series, Pragmata, it seems no matter what they make, it's going to come out in pretty good condition. Pragmata beat it. Took me about, I want to say, I don't know, 15 hours. Really short game, surprisingly short game, which is not for those that are complaining that, you know, you spent X amount of money for a 15-hour experience. I'm indifferent. I think that's what I want, bro. I'm not trying to put hundreds of hours into this fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's a great experience right there. Linear, boom, 30, you know what I mean? 30 hours tops. Like, I'm fine. I'm cool with that. So I might run through that shit again. I think Pragmata was an excellent game. You know me, guys. I'm picky. I see the little girl on the back. I say, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, Capcom, what do we need to add, you know, for dialogue reasons? Do we got to add another, you know, this little girl and she hacks? And I'm like, man, this shit is lame as fuck. But you know what? I'm so glad I played it because I was completely wrong. That's me judging a book way too early because Pragmata was excellent. Seriously, from the beginning, every biome seemed to get better and like more interesting and seeing what's going on. And man, there's a certain biome. I'm not going to spoil it. When you look back, it's like, oh man, Resign 007. You already fucking know Resign. I am dying for 00. Hey, and I went back when I did the reveal. Me, Jack, Move, and Lazy. I did the reveal, and I seen who was hating on 007. I'm watching you guys in the chat. Who was hating? Don't switch up now. Don't switch up. But yeah, bro. 007. I'm excited for. Jack, Move, my brother, Jack. Man, we haven't done after hours in 3 weeks, Jack. Holy shit, bro. Shout out to Jack. Jack, hey Jack, I don't care if you take a 2, 3, 4 month vacation, brother. You take your time. I'm not even tripping, bro. I'm really not. Take your time, Jack. Your mental health is more important than YouTube, brother. All day of the week. But yeah, man. So jokingly, people are saying that Xbox is back and they got the new logo. And I got to be honest with Xbox, brother. We back at it soon. I like that, bro. I got to be honest with you, bro. I really like seeing all the layers that Phil and Sarah had super glued onto this Xbox or Microsoft gaming division. They had put on layer after layer after layer after layer. And now it seems like they're just peeling layer and layer and layer and trying to rebuild this brand that's honestly in turmoil, that really is it's, you really don't know what you got with Xbox nowadays. Hold on. What a disaster. What a disaster night, huh? Fire night. Um, yeah, I don't even know what the fuck I was saying. Oh yeah, Xbox, right? So it's just cool that to see them going back to what they feel is they're given the respect that Xbox deserves. Not this Microsoft gaming, you can play it, everything's an Xbox, none of this bullshit. I know people are saying Xbox is gonna have exclusives back. Well, that ain't it's like my boy Mooch says, it's too, you ain't turning that boat around. I don't think you can turn it around. I pray to God that Xbox will bring back exclusives. I'm telling you, these people think that, oh no, they can't do that. They listen, why not do it? You're looking, if you're this new CEO, you're looking at PlayStation, you're looking at Nintendo. It's like, hey, why? They're not giving away games. Why should we give out games? You know what I mean? Like, let people go purchase your box. Let people, get into your ecosystem, spend the money there. I never understood. Like I said, they got cold feet. You know what I mean? They seen the army coming and they waved the white flag and they said, okay, we're going to do something different. We won't bother. We won't, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I like what she's doing so far. You know what I mean? Rebrand, make it about Xbox, change the fucking logo, none of this dumb shit. I really do like it. I really do like the direction they're going so far. And again, to all the people that think exclusives don't matter, I think you guys just are stuck on your PC and you just want everything to come to your box. And that's cool. But at the end of the day, brother, I don't want no part of a console if I can't have a game that's, you know what I mean? I want exclusive games for these consoles, bro. I don't give a fuck about a PlayStation if I can't get games that are exclusive on that console. Like, it's not hard to understand. It's been like this forever. The people that think that, oh no, that game should be everywhere. And it's like, no, it shouldn't, bro. Go, you know what I mean? Like, I swear to God, bro, these people try to reinvent the fucking wheel and it's always been this way, bro. You know what I mean? Foot Locker got exclusive shit. You know what I mean? Papa Gino's got exclusive shit. Everywhere you go, there's something that you can't get somewhere else. It's like that. It's a business. This is how it always been. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not that. It's like people think that, oh no, everything, you should be able to play your games everywhere. No, that's not how it works. And it's been like that for 2 fucking decades. You know what I mean? How many chances Xbox fans gonna get? Rather, listen, who would be opposed to Xbox? Let me ask you guys that. Would it be fucking crazy if Xbox said we're, you know what I mean, hey, we got games contractually, you know what I mean? Like, if they already got Forza coming and Halo and whatever they got, right? I'm talking about going forward for the future. I wouldn't be, if they said we're not putting games anywhere else but Xbox and Game Pass or whatever the fuck they're calling it nowadays. I would be with it, bro. I know some people would be mad, but listen, bro. At the end of the day, if you want to play these games, you're gonna have to go buy that box. Period. You know what I mean? I'm a big From Software fan. At the end of the day, if I want to play that new Souls game, Dust Bloods or whatever the fuck it's called, guess what I'm doing? I'm going to play it on the Switch, brother. You know what I mean? Like, it's as simple as that. But what's everybody playing out there? What's everybody playing out there? Is anybody I bet I'll tell you what I'm playing. I'm playing I beat Pragmata. I'm on Replaced. Cool little game, side scroller. They got parry mechanics, cool little vibe to it, little cyberpunk vibe to it. And I started Mouse PI, which I'm like, about Mouse PI is cool, but I don't know why I expected more of a, it's got some unique things. Like when you go to certain parts of the map, you take your car and it's like a top down view. It's cool. But yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Porterrock's on his way. You know what I mean? But I think Mouse PI is a game I'll get back to eventually. You know what I mean? I'll get back to it. But I think I'm gonna beat Replaced and then finish Crimson Desert. There's fucking I went back on Crimson Desert the other night and I was so out of place. Those controls, you know what I mean? It's been like two weeks, almost 2.5 weeks. I was so lost in Crimson Desert. I said, all right, enough of this booting this game up once in a while. Let me finish Replace, and then I'm gonna lock in because I'm on like chapter 7. I don't know if anybody here has beat Crimson Desert, but I don't know how many chapters there are. But I feel like I was getting close. I feel like I was seeing certain things in the storyline that were prompting, towards the end of the game. But maybe I'm wrong. I have no idea. But brother, we're gonna talk about Sorrows. My God, brother, Saros. Whew. Sorrows. Wow, man. Look, bro. Saros looking good, bro. Saros is looking good, bro. I can't even. All my worries about, and it is casualized. I feel like if you've watched a couple reviews which I've had, they have made it. I don't want to use the word casual. They made it more streamlined. You know what I'm saying? They made it more. From everybody I've spoken to that has played the game early, I'm talking about people that actually have the game right now. They saying it's a much more polished version of Returnal. It's better in every way. Not even talking visually and all that. It's just better in every way. Everything is much more polished. Movement, gunplay, all that. Some epic boss fights. We'll get into Saros. Saros is a day one purchase. Don't forget, if you have the deluxe edition of Saros, you can play it, I believe, 3 days early. If you buy the deluxe edition, you can play it Tuesday night at 12 o'clock a.m., which, some people are into that. Some people don't feel like spending an extra $30 to play it early. You feel me? But Saros is looking good, brother. You know what else is looking good? Forza Horizon's looking good. And I know a lot of people are gonna say, "Well, Blaze, it's the same old game." Everybody, I feel like everybody respects Forza as a great racer, but I feel like they're like, it's too samey, right? It's like change the environment, change the scenery, but it's the same game. But I feel like they've made some strides to make more customization, more. Like they streamlined like how you can customize your garage and all this cool shit. Well, I'm gonna get into Forza and all that shit in a little bit. But Forza looks good too. I'm telling you that this week I seen like Black Flag. We'll get into Black Flag looks fire. I'm like, hey, usually during these months we're looking at a much slower. Like June, July. There ain't shit to play, but it looks like I'm gonna have some shit to play. Just in terms of pure volume of games coming out right now. The 007s, like there's a lot of shit to play, bro. Yo, Thanos, man. That Metro, brother. I tell you what, I fucking love Metro so much. I like the first two better than the open world last iteration, even though that one was excellent. But I'm just the open world. I'm like, damn, I just think Metro is one of those games, man. I think everybody should play that shit. You want to talk about a first person immersive experience? You ain't gonna get nothing better than fucking Metro, bro. You're not getting anything better than Metro. You're not. Metro's a extremely immersive first person shooter, bro. And dope ass storyline, dope ass storytelling. That shit's fire, bro. Yeah. It's gonna be a good year. I don't know if you guys would say, I own the VR Metro Fire, but I have not played it. Unfortunately. That's, bro, my PSVR kind of collects dust, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, at this moment. But I tend to like play it a couple times a month. I try to, but yeah, brother. I think does this year beat last year? Never mind Grand Theft Auto. Take away GTA, and this year easily beats last year, right? I mean, what are we talking about? Yeah, this year easily beats it. It's not like I think somebody was arguing with me. I'm like, brother, I mean, there's a few games that like are like just sorry, Puerto Rico. You can't even fuck with, bro. Like Grand Theft Auto is like one of those generational games you'll never see again, brother. You know what I mean? You'll never see again. Like that'll be it for a long time, bro. You know what I mean? You won't see that bitch. Whew. Silverwood, what's good, brother?
All right, hold on, brother. Let me make sure I get it. Okay. I think everything working. You hear me?
Yo, P-Rock, you hear me, brother?
Yeah, I hear you. I got you, brother.
I didn't think you were showing up tonight, bro.
No, I just got home maybe like 5 minutes ago.
You know how I know though there was something going on that I didn't
What?
give you too much shit because you weren't active on Twitter, no retweet. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So maybe he got busy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I'm here though.
Brother, you've
What's
been
going on?
streaming a lot. I was talking to Moot today, like, yo, we've been noticing. We said, yo, this dude Puerto Rock's going live heavy now since he moved to the East Coast, bro. Heavy.
Yeah, I'm also retired. I ain't got shit else to do.
Yeah, you living the good life.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just good. Everything's good. Everything's good. Blessed, man. Many
You
blessings
good?
to
Family
God,
good?
man. Yeah, thank
Bro,
God.
it's been
man.
that long, bro. I haven't talked to you, bro. I hope everything's going well for you, bro.
Yeah, everything's good, man. Retirement process went well. I already started collecting my retirement checks back here in North Carolina. The only thing that didn't go well was my plan, because my original plan was to move to Florida, but Florida's a mess right now, man. It's hard to get a job out there, or at least it's hard to get the job at the salary I want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, at the salary I want, I was willing to work for. I had some job offers, but it wasn't the pay I was looking for. So I'm like, nah, I'm not
So
doing it.
is this the final resting spot? You think?
I'm hope not, because the final resting spot we want is Florida. We still going for Florida, but right now the way this country is right now in the market, job the employment and stuff like that, we may have to put on hold for maybe a year or two or so until things start looking better. But between the AI, a lot of jobs being taken away, Florida lost 45,000 jobs this year again. So it's just not easy. I mean, there's a lot of places in America that's getting screwed up, right? But Florida's getting hit hard, pretty hard
Bro,
on the
this
job market and
country's
stuff. So right now, we just decided to come back to North Carolina because I have my house here. My mortgage is only 1,700. I ain't got to do. I ain't got this. Is easy. Yeah, exactly. I
what?
got I got a whole house for 1,700. So a month, that's my mortgage. I ain't
That's my
got.
boy's rent. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I ain't got to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I could just chill here and stuff like that. Um, so I'm thinking just going back to school. I'm thinking of going for my master's.
Good for you, bro.
First studying, things like that. But everything's chilling. So here we're in a good position here. No stress, whatever. But out in
Time, weather,
Florida, yeah. The only thing that sucks is California had better weather. I'll say that.
for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
But what about the time? You straight with the time? Like,
I mean, I got used to it again. You could say that. I got used to. There we go. Let me fix this right here. This was acting weird. Yeah, there we go. Better. But yeah, I'm back to East Coast time and stuff like that. So more in line with maybe with the audience and stuff like that.
I think
But I
so.
do miss the West Coast. Even you would love the West Coast because especially as a sports fan, man, West
Yep.
Coast is such a great time.
I remember you
West
telling me
Coast,
10 o'clock NFL starts. You know what I mean? You eating
no,
breakfast and
like in
watching
the
games.
morning, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like the Super Bowl's 5:30. Boxing, like the main event of a boxing is at 9 o'clock, not 12 midnight. Yo,
Ridiculous,
it
bro.
was awesome, man. It was great for sports, man. I mean, Sunday night football is at 5.
That's heat.
Yeah, man. You catch the World Series at 5:30, unless it's in the West Coast. But you see what I'm saying? It's early and stuff like that, man. It's great, man. It was great. It was a good time, bro.
Those
It was a good
tectonic
time.
plates, though. You got
Oh
out of
yeah,
there in
that's the only
time,
thing.
bro.
But I did, yeah, but yeah. Oh yeah, that's the
Them
earthquakes,
shits
right? But I guess,
that shit's overdue, brother. Like you got out of it.
everything's everything. I heard. Now out here in North Carolina be getting tornadoes. I heard and shit like that.
I
I
don't
was like,
know.
what the fuck? No, for real. My daughter was telling me because
Really?
there was a couple of houses that got destroyed for tornadoes. I'm like, get out of here, man. There's always something, man. This world's going to shit in a handbasket.
Bro, no poisonous bugs. We good over here. We you know what I mean? We good.
You know what? No, what's crazy? Flies though.
Yeah,
I'm like, yes,
mosquitoes, flies.
I forgot how that felt like because Southern California don't have that. Out here in my backyard, man, there's a hell of a lot of flies. I have to buy all this shit and all this stuff. What you call it? I have to buy all this stuff for flies and thing. Now I'm gonna buy like a mosquito, like a net, so I could cover my area because I have a patio area and stuff like that. I'm just sick of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, that's crazy. Yo, Puerto Rock, I'm serious. I'm glad to see your face, bro. I'm like, yo, I haven't chopped it up with P Rock in fucking months, bro. In months, bro. I seen M was stopping by, but I'm like, damn, Puerto Rock, he must be so busy with the move and just
Mm.
fucking getting, moving from
Yeah.
like the moving in the same city sucks. I can't even
Yes.
imagine shipping shit and doing all that type of shit. Like, hell no, I couldn't
Yeah.
do it, bro.
It's a lot, and I don't even have all my stuff because Monday I'm gonna arrange for the stuff because what I did was I put the military is paying for everything, so they pay for all the stuff for your final retirement. So what I did was I had them move my stuff in Florida, but to storage until because I said because they could tell you they'd be like, hey, we can move your stuff immediately or we could put it in storage. I said, let me pick the storage because I wanted to make sure I got everything fleshed out, whatever. But obviously, I'm not gonna go there right now because things are just crazy. But I want my stuff back. So Monday, I have to call the storage company to move my stuff from Florida to my house here. So all my stuff that I have will finally be here and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a lot, man. It's a lot of logistics, a lot of things you have to put together for moving for your house and all that stuff. Yeah.
So what your whip and all that?
No, I have my whip. So I have my whip. I have both of them shipped from because both of them were California. I had them both shipped to Florida. And then when we finally decided to just go back to North Carolina, I drove my car to North Carolina. Now it's gonna be my wife's car. I think my next month I'm gonna see which is cheaper, whether to fly to Florida and drive it back myself, or to get it, delivered, get it picked up and delivered to me. Whichever is the more cost economical one to have a car here.
I don't think either one, brother.
So
gas is $10 a gallon, bro. So
I know gas, but the same thing with a flight ticket. So I'm more partial to probably getting delivered because the drive is a bitch. It's like a 14-hour drive.
Yeah, that's not a short drive at all, bro.
Yeah, it's not. And doing it by myself, I'm like, oh, I'm too old for that shit.
Puerto Rock, I don't know if you know, we made a bet 2 years ago now. When was this?
And brother, man, now, listen, I hate when you do this. I know Grand Theft Auto 6. I know.
I'm finally
you do this all the time.
No, but you know what it is? I'm like, yo, I'm never gonna get. Why'd I pick? I said, Puerto Rock is the smartest motherfucker I know, bro. He picks. I'll buy you GTA, and I'm like, yo, you know what? Yeah, buy me GTA, bro. He's playing. I'm playing checkers. He's playing chess, bro. He picked Grand Theft Auto because he knew that shit was never coming out. He made me wait. Oh man, he cooked me with that one, bro.
No, it's coming out. It'll come out in November.
So Puerto Rock, if I tell you right now, I jokingly texted you Friday. I say, yo, Xbox is back.
Come on, stop playing.
Now, hear me out though. Do you see them pulling the layers back though? Like, hey, Phil, fuck that up, throw that away. Sarah, you fuck.
Number one, listen. Let me put it to you this way: if you come to my house and you say, "Hey, yo, Puerto Rock, I'm gonna cook up some shit," so you're in the kitchen. You're gonna cook up maybe chicken parmesan. You're gonna do some nice, some shit. You got the whatever, right? But you put too much oil in the frying pan, and now you start a fire in my kitchen. You go to the fire extinguisher and you put it out, and now you act like you did me a favor by putting out the fire. I ain't giving you no goddamn pat on the back. Like I'm gonna give you a pat on the back for putting out the fire that you started. Granted. Kudos to Asha realizing Phil Spencer and whatever they're doing is not really working. Some things just didn't work, right? Got it. But here's the thing. Some of us already knew none of that shit worked. Most of us knew that the things he was doing was not the benefit of the console. We all knew that. That was no brainer. It was the hardcore Xbox gamers that were denying themselves the reality of the situation. But now that Asha Farmer's like, yeah, some of these moves don't make sense. Now they're like, oh yeah, this is it was always a bad plan. Damn well, even like you had to do meds. They were all about that. This is an Xbox. That shit. They ain't all them motherfuckers.
No, I'm trolling, but I do like the direction they're going, even if it's fake or not. I like it.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, they're just doing some things that was obviously stupid. This is an Xbox was always stupid. It was always dumb.
It was dumb.
You understand?
It was so dumb.
It was always dumb. It was always a stupid thing. Like, nigga, come on, really? Xbox allies and Raw allies are Xbox? No, it isn't. It's a fucking PC handheld with an Xbox sticker on it. We all knew that shit, but they all cheered it on. But now they're saying, oh yeah, it was a stupid thing. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? The main problem is the community, they cared more about not bashing Xbox, not going after, the corporate guys because, they feel sorry for the company, when in reality, you should have been told these guys, you should have been told Phil years ago, this is not what we want. Stop doing this shit.
No, Puerto Rock, they like to take a picture with Phil Spencer. They like to have Phil Spencer on their podcast, so they thought that was more beneficial than saying what needed to be said and saying, yo, you're fucking up right now, Phil. Like, no, he's coming on a podcast. He's cool with us. He's part of this.
He's great. He's great. He's going to be remembered forever. Now, look, they should have said from the beginning and told them, Phil, this is not what we want. Like, Phil, I understand that's what you want to do, but we're telling you you're not going to be successful. We're not going to buy into this shit. We're just going to letting you know that. If this is what you want to do, cool, but take it from us. We're not buying into that. We're not buying into that. Like, that's they should have been honest from the get-go. Because maybe at that point, he could have been like, they're really not going to like this. So there's really no point in trying if they're telling us up front not to do this, But they didn't. They all agreed. They all made this stupid thing of, that the industry's changing. This is where everybody's going. And now look where we're at. We're back to the original spot. We're doing the same thing that, the thing is now, this is going to be interesting going forward. because you're gonna hear all these guys. You're gonna hear everybody. Ooh, let me pause.
No, that's my girl
Okay,
trying
okay.
to be.
What's up?
She's being stupid.
You know, but let's be honest. This is what's funny. For the rest of the year, you're gonna now start seeing videos and podcasts from these Xbox guys, and they're gonna start talking the way we've been talking for years,
Right.
and that they bash the shit we've been saying that the people criticize as fanboy talking points, or we're stuck in the old ways. They're now gonna start talking that language in 2026. So the shit we've been saying all generation, the shit we've been saying that, well, what makes a console priority? You need to prioritize the console. You need to have exclusives. You need to stop talking about PC every 24 hours. You need, all this crazy shit that we've been saying that people categorize as fanboys, but now they're gonna start using. They're gonna start using the shit we said years ago. If anything, just play out podcasts on rewind because we've been said it.
That's a
They're not
fact.
gonna say any. Yeah, they're not gonna say anything new. They're not gonna say anything new that hasn't been said already.
But don't you think that, all right, now they got to learn their fucking lesson a little bit? Like, be transparent, just be fucking honest and tell them how you feel, because clearly, sucking them off and saying, what I mean, being part of the brand, and he follows me on Twitter. None of that shit really helped you in the long run,
Yeah,
bro.
but it's too late. They're already doing it. They painted her like Jesus, Mary. They're back to their old routine.
She don't
They're
even know what's going
already.
on with gaming. She just knows what people want.
Yeah,
That's it.
they're already, you know what I'm saying? So I would say the main thing with the Xbox gamers is they never just look back and be realistic. Like they don't look back, they don't look at the actual environment that Xbox is in. And then they don't take a real honest look at what's going on and then say to themselves, in this reality, yeah, this is what most likely is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? That's why they never saw games coming to PlayStation coming. They all denied it because they didn't see how bad things were for Xbox and stuff like that. They didn't see what Phil was really doing and what Satya was speaking. We said it. I was talking about it. And people were saying, oh, that's just fanboy. They ain't going to put games on that. Even guys like Paris and all them dudes, they were like, oh, man, you'll never see the big titles. If you do, break out the pitchforks. And then look what happened. You understand? They got to be honest with the position. Like, I'll say this. Should Xbox get exclusives? Absolutely. Everything should go back to the way they were, because
like
that's
that.
when everybody's at their best.
Right.
We need competition. We need the guys to say, like, a driving force on great games is when a company be like, we got to make better games than this company in order to get the users to come to our platform.
I respect that and love that, P. I'm glad you're saying that, bro.
But we always said that though. I never went away from that.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
To be fair,
I think,
you're right.
if Xbox, in my opinion, Xbox needs to go exclusive all the way. Stop making games for PC too, because I don't care what people are saying. PC gamers, listen. If you could play your game on another platform, then it's not exclusive, really. You're giving people an option. You need to make your platform an identity, a culture that people can align with. That's how you get consumer choice. Do I want to be a Nintendo gamer and play these games by Nintendo and the type of games they make? Or I could be a PlayStation gamer and enjoy these type of games that they make. Or I could be an Xbox gamer and enjoy these type of games. Or I'll just buy all three and enjoy all three different ecosystems. However you want to do it. But there needs to be a differentiator. There needs to be different unique cultures, so that way they can try their best to make their culture the best to get people to go into their ecosystem. That's how you do it. This whole shit about playing anywhere, ain't nobody get, like, to me that was the stupidest selling point. Oh man, playing anywhere is a great selling point. I'm like, hold up. So if I buy a Series X, you're telling me the selling point of buying a Series X is to also buy a PC? So I could play these games? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what are we talking about here? So play anywhere is great just as long as I buy more than one platform. Like, what are we doing? Like, how does any of this really make the S Series X better? Like that, no. Exclusives, creating an environment, knowing who your audience is, and making games for that specific audience. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really hard to make multiplass for everybody to like. You understand what I'm saying? That's too general. So, and if you're gonna do that, you have to be full out third party. You have to adopt the strategy of being third party. You have to be a Capcom. You have to be an EA. You have to be a
I
Ubisoft.
agree. Yep.
You can't be a platform provider. You can't go tell me that you're gonna sell me a $500, $600, $700, $800 console, but you're gonna cater to people who don't buy your console. Then what
Makes
the fuck
no
am I buying a
sense.
console for? Why are you catering to people who didn't buy your console? Why are you talking to them for? They didn't
So
buy a
valid,
console.
bro.
This is stupid. You know, imagine like what would be the point of buying a first class ticket if people in coach got the same treatment as you do? Then what's the point of a first class ticket? Don't sell no first class tickets. Make them all coach. If everybody's gonna get treated the same on this plane. There's a reason people buy first class tickets. They want certain privileges, certain benefits.
That's
You know,
right.
they want to board first. They don't want to sit all the way in the back. They want a special menu. They don't want the same menu that everybody else gets. They want to sit down and have the bottled water already there. They don't want to wait for a drink.
That's right.
You know, there's certain things, right? You know, there's certain things that first class, you know, they all go to the same destination, but the culture or the different things that you get by spending more money, that's what you want. You understand? So if I'm gonna buy a $500, $600, $700 console, but the company's worrying about people that didn't buy a console, then why are you making a console then? Just go third party, and that's it. Nobody's got to worry about that.
So let me ask you. Me and Mooch were streaming on Twitch today. Shout out to my guy Mooch and Lazy. We were talking about this exact same thing, and everything you were saying, bro. By the way, everything you're saying is 100% true. But Mooch said it's too late for them to. I want exclusives. You're saying you want exclusive.
There's want,
but is it too late to turn it around?
I think so. And I don't think I don't think it's even so much too late. I don't think to tell you the truth, it's never too late. It's not really too late. It's they don't have the people willing to do it. Satya is the CEO of Microsoft. He's not going to do it. There's no way to convince that man. Because let me put it this way. This is why people got to understand. In order to go back to exclusives, you have to be willing to lose money. You're going to lose money. Millions and millions of dollars. It's going to happen. Because you don't have an audience big enough. That's another thing. These Xbox guys swear they're the ones that sold 100 million consoles. The Xbox Series X sold like dog shit. Like you don't have the market share. You don't make the money. The console doesn't make that much money. There's not enough, you know what I'm saying, penetration in the market to get all that vast sales of software. It's not selling good, right? That's the reason why they're putting the games on PlayStation, because that's the number one console for them to sell games to, right? In order to go back to exclusives, Satya has to accept millions and millions of dollars losses for the rest of the year. And then when Helix launches, for the first couple of years, lots of revenue loss, right? In hopes, he's losing all these millions in hopes that Helix sells a lot because it has exclusives. But let's be real. Let's be honest. Is Helix? Let's say if Helix did get exclusives, is it going to sell 100 million units? No,
not at that price. No way.
No, it's not going to sell 100 million with exclusives. It's not. That's what people don't realize. If you're going to have exclusives, because yes, you want people to buy a console. Absolutely. We know it.
What about at a fair price, Porter? What about a $500 price tag? You still don't see it.
Even look. Let's look at 360. 360 couldn't even sell 100 million.
That's true, and that's the. Yep.
And it took PlayStation to be ass for the first 4 or 5 years.
That's right.
PlayStation was ass.
Right.
What are you going to do against a PlayStation 6 when people already built their libraries with PlayStation 4 and 5? Who are you going to get? Who are you going to get for Helix? Who are you going to convince? Like, you probably convince some people. They might go multi-platform. They might buy a PS6 and a Helix for the exclusives. But are you going to be able to sell 100 million, 80 million Helixes? Let's say 80, at least 80. It's not going to happen.
And Porter, don't forget, this is the digital age. This ain't the 360 era. So people have been building libraries now for 2 generations. Everything's digital for the most part.
Yes. Phil said it best. He said the Xbox One gen was the worst gen to lose because that was the gen people started building their libraries. And now you have the second generation of building your libraries, and they lost real bad. Who they're going to pull for Helix? Sure. Would there be some more console sales with exclusives? Absolutely. But the question is that enough for Satya to lose millions upon millions? I don't think he's going to do it. That's the main thing. I don't think Satya is going to sign off a strategy where you're going to tell him, hey, we want exclusives, but you're going to have to convince the shareholders that we're going to lose millions doing it because now the games are no longer on PlayStation.
But is there a killer app, Porter? Is there one? IP from Microsoft that, let's say they struck gold again, right? Halo struck fire again. Let's just say to generate, but like you said, even the 360 era, it was striking gold, but it still didn't generate 100 million, right? So, but like I feel like if they had a couple killer apps, I'm not saying it would get there, but they would get.
Look at this. Look at this. Look what 360 had and still couldn't do 100 million. 360 had a year head start.
Yep.
And then 360 had a $200 cheaper console when we look at the main systems. So they had a $200 price advantage because the PS3 was $6. Hell, 360 was cheaper than the lower price PS3. The lower price PS3 was $500.
That's right.
360 was $400.
All the bad press around PlayStation.
Okay. Bad press around PlayStation. $400 price tag. So it was a much better price point, right? The year PlayStation launched, when it did finally launch in November 2006, they had Gears of War, a phenom, that same month. Now, but look at this. Look what 360 had. So they had Gears of War. The following year, in 2007, Mass Effect, Halo 3, Forza, Oblivion. The following year after that, BioShock exclusive. Grand Theft Auto 4 with the DLC exclusive, timed exclusive. Eventually it became timed exclusive, but you know when you have timed exclusive from Grand Theft Auto, and then on top of that, the Call of Duty map packs, 30 days exclusivity.
That was a big deal back then, bro. It was.
That was huge. Nobody wanted to play Call of Duty and wait 30 days for the map packs.
Nope.
You're never gonna see that again. Who's gonna get any type of exclusivity in Grand Theft Auto? Not even PlayStation could get that. They get marketing, but you're not getting no exclusive map packs. They're not going to do that. Rockstar's not going to give them a whole DLC just for PlayStation. You're never going to see that. You're never going to see.
You're right.
Yeah. Look at Xbox had generational games that were exclusive or timed exclusives. Mass Effect 1 and 2.
Nuts.
BioShock.
I forgot about
Elder Scrolls. They had some of the best games of the generation timed exclusive to Xbox. And then they took some of the best games PlayStation had, and it performed better. Lock 30, Final Fantasy, Devil May Cry. And then they had games that PlayStation had with online features when the PlayStation version didn't. Virtual Fighters 5 or Virtual Fighters. You could play that online. You couldn't on PlayStation. PlayStation launched without Rumble.
Right.
You didn't even have fucking Rumble with a PlayStation
tried telling
console.
you, hey, we're going a different direction. No, you got sued in court. Come on, PlayStation.
Yeah, like the Rumble's last gen. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Look at all these insane things 360
Party
had.
chats.
Party chat. Generational titles that were timed exclusive. Some of the biggest blockbuster games in gaming were timed exclusive for years on Xbox.
That's a great
and the
point.
best they could do is 80 million. What is Helix gonna do? What generational game is going to be exclusive? Maybe Elder Scrolls 6 by the time it comes out. But here's the problem, though. And this is another reason why it's highly unlikely. When Microsoft bought Bethesda and ABK, they bought them based on their value, and their value is based on PlayStation as well. They make money off PlayStation. So if you cut those games off from PlayStation, you took away the value of ABK and Bethesda. That's even more millions you're going to lose. Satya's not going to do that shit. Satya's not trying to lose that much money. He took a company that was $500 billion and turned it into a $3 trillion juggernaut. He did not do that by accepting plans where you're going to lose money, millions of dollars every year. That's why.
We're pulling up, bro.
No, for sure.
Porterak, I asked him, is it too late to turn the ship around? Like, if they did bring exclusives back, like, it's almost impossible to turn that ship around. Or do you think there's a chance that
There's nothing they can do. It was never anything they could do to change the ship around. They had exclusives, remember? Before Game Pass, they had exclusives. Before they put their games on PC. They're just too niche of a product. And Nintendo and Sony are just too strong. They'll never be able to get it back. Their best days was when Sony was at its weakest. It took a $600 console. It took a PS3 to not have Rumble in the controller. Lack of games, all kind of fumbles. Sony had to, they fumbled so bad
We got
in
hacked.
order for the hacking. It's just all of that, right? It took all of that to happen for them to even have a chance at competing in gaming. And I think most people don't understand that. They don't realize that.
I think
If
Microsoft.
you
Yeah,
know,
I say the only way they could truly try to come back is they have to lose a lot up front if they believe they could get more, get back into competition years down the road. Because I
they
think it, but
just
I think they can.
yeah,
Because
go ahead.
remember, so I do agree, like with the past, but if this is what they have to do, and they have to cut PC out the loop too. They can't
Me
make the
too.
games on PC either because that's always going to be a crutch. If Microsoft, if let's say if Satya had the Cat's Harai mindset, like fuck this shit, you motherfuckers talking shit, that's it. We going all in. I don't give a fuck how much money we burn. We're gonna bring back exclusives only on Xbox, no other platform, no PC, no PlayStation, nothing. And then they start pushing out Call of Duty exclusive to Xbox, Elder Scrolls, Fallout. They find a way to get a console version of World of Warcraft, right? Blade,
I'll I'll be
Halo,
honest. All of
Gears,
that,
Mm.
Forza, right? Because remember,
yeah.
the Xbox, because we're looking at the Xbox One era. They didn't have Bethesda. They didn't have ABK. They had shit like Zoo Tycoon and all this other bullshit.
Yeah.
But Elder Scrolls is a big IP. Fallout is a big IP. If they could bring back Gears, if they could bring back Halo, if they could bring back Forza, and they bring out IP and they just keep it going, and the games are quality, and they just keep going, it's gonna take a while. But once people start getting used to seeing game after game after game after game after game, and the only place you can play is on the Xbox, no PC crutch, none of that
Here's
bullshit.
here's the thing,
They could
Pragmata.
be, they could bring competition back.
Here's the thing. While I think they could survive by doing that, I think they could survive then better than what they are now. I still don't think they have a chance because all the games you named were games that were already out. They were IP that's already established as a multi-plat franchise. Um, they don't make games that make you want to go out and buy a console or go out and buy a Helix. They just don't. They don't make Nintendo quality games. They don't make Sony quality games. When you see a Sony first party IP, you know it's something special. When you see a Nintendo first party IP, you know it's something special. Now, name me one Microsoft first party IP that is special like that, where people are going to be like, "Oh shit!" Like this is like they go gaga for it. Like
I
everybody's going to
mean,
go gaga for Wolverine.
yeah,
Everybody's going to go. You know,
but look
I
at
just
Skyrim sold 60 million. Elder Scrolls is huge.
it did for the rock, but
Elder Scrolls is a big. It's always been a big IP.
no, exactly.
We
But
just never looked at it as an
you talking about
exclusive because it
15?
never was.
You talking about 15 years ago? I mean, I think they're riding on Elder Scrolls, and it has its previous notoriety for that. But I think it's just looking back 15 years ago, 16 years ago, and because the game did really well back then as a multiplayer across everything,
Hmm.
and then saying, okay, well, now that Microsoft owns that, they're going to be able to have that same success again. I would say if Starfield would have did great and had great success, I would say they still have it. If Fallout 76 would have had great
So you're saying
success,
Bethesda don't have it no more type
I
shit.
don't think under no, I don't think. I think I'll be honest. I think those franchises and that company is long in the tooth. They haven't caught up with technology. They what I liked in the 360 era, those games that they put out back then were great for the time. Now having loading screens in your games and that shit is not
Mhm.
that's not what's up, right? Having like look at all the issues that happened with Starfield. And Starfield's supposed to be a next gen only game, right? It still had the fucking 1 minute loading screens just going into a door or climbing up the ladder. Like it shows that engine shows all its limitations. And there is nothing that Bethesda has put out recently that says we can compete with the current modern time. Now, for their day, right? For the day, like the Skyrims and all of that stuff, that was great for the day because we didn't have anything else, right? It's great, but
But
none
J
of
Dub,
their
that's why I
engines have
agree
caught
with
up.
you. That's
None of
why
the
I.
engines have caught up.
But J-Dub, that's why I looked at Avowed and I said, bro, I don't want to play this. This is like Skyrim with new graphics. The gameplay's old. It's the
Yeah.
gameplay feels outdated, dog. Like that ass. Like I didn't.
No,
Avowed
no.
looked horrible to me.
Maybe they can. Maybe they can adopt Unreal Engine 5, right? And maybe that'll help. But man, the way Todd Howard is going now, and the shit that they've been delivering
I
it's
think Gears of
360
War
quality stuff.
E-Day is gonna sell. Like I'll say it right here. It's gonna sell a lot. I truly believe
It's
it's
gonna sell
gonna.
a lot on PlayStation.
Mhm.
No, it is.
But what about if there's no
It's,
PlayStation? What about when they reveal there's no PS logo? Would you be shocked?
Now how about this Call of
I wouldn't be
Duty?
shocked.
Call of
Call,
Duty, people on PlayStation will leave Call of Duty because some people that's all they play on PlayStation.
okay,
That's the
okay. Listen, I'll agree with you there, but I would agree. I would have agreed with you more prior to this last Call of Duty because this is the first time. This is the first time that COD has been beat by
That's true.
somebody else.
That's
And
true.
so here's the thing. Maybe this next Call of Duty can come back, and maybe because it's a different team, maybe.
Modern
But
Warfare.
this is the first time in history that COD has sold the least amount, and they actually have competition that EA gave them competition. So I don't know for whatever that's worth. It's just I can't guarantee that COD is going to have the quality that it needs under Microsoft's leadership to do what it did. We've
yeah,
seen
but COD,
COD.
but
I get
COD,
it.
but COD and quality is not a thing no more. That's
No,
that's what I found. That's what I found
I
interesting.
get it.
People talking about COD and quality hasn't been a thing in 10+ years,
True, but
even more.
okay. Let's. I guess we
Let
can
me put it this
say,
way: even the
yeah,
current COD is still top 5 on PlayStation. It's
I
still
thought
top
Modern
5
Warfare
most played game on
2019 was a
PlayStation.
good quad. I thought it was a good COD.
No, I'm saying even the current COD right now, there is no PlayStation first party being played more than that.
Oh wow.
It's still top 5 on PlayStation.
yeah, yeah,
You see what I'm saying? That's why
yeah.
when people talk about quality, I'm like, have you not been paying attention quad since like PS4 era? No, that's like that. When was the last time anyone even talked about Metacritic on COD?
That's true.
We haven't had a Metacritic conversation on COD in decades because COD is beyond Metacritic scores. Like because it's an annual. It's like arguing about quality for Madden. Who does that? It's not a thing. It comes out.
It's the same
People will
game.
buy it. They'll complain, but they're still gonna buy it. Look at Jay Barry. Shout out to Jay Barry. How many times has he said, "Oh, this is my last COD," only for him to go buy it and play it anyway? They're not leaving. They're always gonna play that game. COD will always be played. It's 2K, Madden, COD, Football Club.
I
There's no
dropped
such
COD
thing.
3 years ago for
Sure,
good.
people will like the hardcore fan will make their criticisms, but they're still going to play it. They're still going to do it.
Okay,
How much criticisms 2K has?
you're right. You're right.
They're
But
still going to play it.
but could that be right? Not saying that nobody's going to buy COD, but could that be because COD is rarely ever had competition?
That's true too. That's a good
And,
point though.
again, okay, it's just like you have this armor on, right? You've been winning all these battles for the last 25 years. And now this one battle against this one person, now you have chink in the armor. Now your armor is weakened
He's right.
because
Battlefield's been
they
a
gave
mess.
Battlefield exactly. But now this is the first time that Battlefield has showed a little
Yep.
kink in COD's armor. So maybe COD will, this next COD will erase that, right? And then people can go back to where I guess in the gamers' eyes, COD is back. COD is back, baby. But for all of these years, going against Resistance, going against Killzone, going against Medal of Honor, going against Fortnite and everything else, this is the first time that Battlefield beat COD, like in the gamers' eyes with perception and just I don't know, I don't know, and maybe yes,
Battlefield.
COD
Wait a
is.
minute. Hold up. I don't think COD is being played more. I mean, I don't think Battlefield's being played more
It is. I
than
checked
COD
today on Steam. On Steam, I checked. It was winning
Okay,
today.
but I'm
50 to
looking
40.
at I'm looking at PlayStation. Let me
Okay.
see. Hold on.
On
Let me
Steam,
see
it
on
was
PlayStation.
51,000, and on Battlefield had 51,000 on Steam. Call of Duty had 40 this
Yeah, I
morning.
remember I remember when Battlefield came out, everybody was on Battlefield, and I remember when COD came out, there was not a lot of people on Battlefield.
No.
No, not many people budged, and so that was the first time that we've kind of seen that.
But Modern
And
Warfare,
I
J
get it.
Dub usually gets
Yeah.
people coming back. The Modern
Yeah,
Warfare series.
but that's what I said, right? That's what I said. Maybe that was just that particular card. But Blaze, what if the next card doesn't, you know?
I'm
All right,
with you,
so
J
this
Dub.
was
I think it's the
so
end of
this was
card.
5 days ago. So Matt Piscator put the most played games on PlayStation 5 days ago. Call of Duty is number 4. So right now, number 1 is 2K, number 2 is Fortnite, number 3 is Roblox, number 4 is Call of Duty. Battlefield's not even on the list. You got NBA 2K, Fortnite, Roblox, Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto 5, Madden, Marvel Rivals, Rainbow Six Siege, Apex Legend, Arc Raiders. So the only 3 games that are beating Call of Duty on PlayStation is 2K, Fortnite, and Roblox. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I don't understand that everybody's talking about quality of Call of Duty. There's no such thing as a quality Call of Duty for like a decade. That's not a thing no more. Like that's why I said nobody tries to predict Metacritic for Call of
That's
Duty.
so interesting because on Steam it's being out. It's being out.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
You
On
know,
Steam,
so that
Battlefield's
On
beating
PC.
it. Yeah.
that's just you know what I'm saying. But the conversation is about what if, let's say, if Microsoft, oh snap, before I mess up, what if Microsoft made Call of Duty exclusive to Xbox? You're gonna have like
I don't
there's
think
only
people
3
are gonna
games.
go out and buy. Yeah.
There's only J Dub. There's only people that only play Call of Duty. So if the only reason to buy a PlayStation is Call of Duty, then why? And it's not there. Why would they buy a PlayStation if the game they primarily play is not there? That's the thing. They're gonna pull those guys because there's no other reason for them to own a console.
No. You do have. Listen, let's face it. You do have those people that are singular game type people, especially mostly the streamers. That's what they do. That's their thing.
The
They don't
streamers are
play any
facts.
other game. Yeah, that's just what they do. And so if they're playing it on PlayStation, they're going to keep playing there. And if it's not on PlayStation, they're going to have to go somewhere else or find another game.
Yeah, when
That's
you
just
look
what
at
that
it,
is.
there's only 3 games being played more than Call of Duty on PlayStation, and it's 2K, Fortnite, Roblox.
That's
Yeah.
nuts.
So
That's nuts.
So when you think
yeah.
about it, Call of Duty is not in a bad position. To say that the 3 games that more people are playing than you is Roblox, Fortnite, and 2K, that's like saying you lost a game of basketball to LeBron James. Like that's not a bad person
Yeah.
to lose to. Like no one can talk shit that you lost 1-on-1 to LeBron James or Steph Curry.
Okay. So
You
let
see
me
what I'm
ask
saying?
you. So
That's
let
not
me
a
ask you,
bad
Spoiler
thing.
Rock.
Yeah.
Another way to look at it, right? Another way to phrase the question
Yeah.
would be: would Microsoft be able to sell? Oh, are they willing? Or Microsoft willing to take the loss, the massive
No,
loss,
so no,
monetary?
that's what I'm saying.
That
No, that's what I'm saying. No,
yeah.
they're not. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Okay.
That's the key. They're not
Yeah.
willing to take the loss.
Yeah.
They're not willing to take the loss necessary to get there. You
Yeah.
know, but if
So
they did,
you're
if
right. You're right.
I
If
said
they
that
say,
from the
"Hey, listen,
beginning,
we'll
if
take the
they,
loss.
yeah,
We
if,
need this for our
yeah,
platform, and it's going to be exclusive," then yeah, some people are going to have to pony up some money.
yeah,
I just, I
you
just
know,
don't think a lot of people would.
like,
I don't
like,
think a lot of people
like I
would.
said, because Microsoft does have a lot of titles, right? They do need to improve their quality, right? They need to make some better moves, right? They need to take away from PC. I'm telling you, PC is the biggest crutch. It is.
I'm with you.
I
I'm with you,
think.
bro.
I also think getting rid
But
of PC.
that's
Well,
where the money is, though.
I
If
also
they,
I also
that's
think getting. I mean, it depends on who you. Let's look at it this way. People can say it's the money in, but yet we want PlayStation to get away from PC as
Right.
well. At the
No,
end
but
of the
here,
day, at the end of the listen, the things
there's a
that
big difference between 100 plus million versus
yeah,
25 million.
but
That's a big
to get
difference.
but we're talking about Microsoft getting better. Like, what is the strategy to get Xbox consoles better? That's a strategy.
Putting
The
out
first start,
new great games.
the
That's
first,
the
yes,
only thing that's going to
but yeah,
change
but
that.
that doesn't matter if you still make it for PC because we're always gonna say I'll play it on PC.
Well, they went on this
That's the
campaign.
thing.
Xbox and
You know
PC,
what I'm saying?
PC, Xbox.
You
That
know
ain't
what
gonna
I'm saying?
change
That's
for
what
the
I'm saying.
Helix.
I'm saying
That's
they
matter
gotta
of
get.
fact, the
They
Helix
gotta.
is a PC. That's their
That's what I'm
thing.
saying. They gotta get rid of that. They gotta get rid of PC as well if they really want. If they really want
But
the
how are they
console
gonna do
to
that if
shine,
they're about
they're
to
gonna do
drop
that.
a PC? How do
What
you get away
happened?
from PC if you're about to drop a PC?
that's true too.
They're
I
about to
mean,
put out a first party PC.
what's
Like
that?
how
I
do
don't
they?
know.
How you know?
I don't know. They're gonna have to figure that out. That's what be my
Yeah.
thing. But they're not gonna get rid of PC because even Asha said in her "This is Xbox" or "We Are
Yeah.
Xbox" that she felt that they're not in PC enough. So that's out the window.
Well, there's the answer there.
But the thing is, though, if we're talking about, what I'm saying is, if we're going to talk about what to get the Xbox console back, it's the same strategy for PlayStation. You have to bring exclusives. It cannot be nowhere else. That's the first thing. That's why PlayStation community wasn't about PC. Because
hold
PC
on.
does
Let me
not
add to
help
that.
PlayStation.
Let me add to that. It has to be great exclusives that gamers are willing to buy.
Yeah.
Microsoft don't make those. They just don't make them.
I mean,
They don't. They just don't. Let's face it.
You know what? I will say this. I will say this.
Name me one game.
Listen, I'll be like this.
Horizon.
Forza Horizon sold 5 million on PlayStation.
Yeah, true. That's true.
And that's a 4-year-old ass game.
And
I'll
full price. That's probably more than it sold on Xbox.
You see?
Or
And
PC,
you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, and I'm telling you. So, and I'm saying this: Call of Duty. That's literally a game PlayStation gamers will buy. You don't have a choice. If they make Call of Duty exclusive to Xbox, it's the 4th most played game. There is no PlayStation single player game that's being played. Helldivers is not. Listen, Helldivers is not even being played more than Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's true.
First party multiplayer live service game is getting spanked by Call of Duty. It's not even top 10.
Yeah, but Warzone, you gotta understand, they use the same launcher. Warzone's the same launcher for Call of Duty, so it's kind of wishy-washy.
So that's a huge. So imagine if Call of Duty was exclusive. That's a huge thing. Elder Scrolls, I think, still has branding. Starfield, I don't know what the hell they try to do, but the guys that play the game that talk to me because when I used to play Elder Scrolls Online, I have my crew. We all love Elder Scrolls and Fallout, and we used to play Elder Scrolls Online. They're the ones that told me that Starfield's not even an Elder Scroll Fallout type game. They don't even know what the hell that is. But it's not that. So
can
that's why they told me don't
Can I ask you
bother.
guys a question though? Call of Duty leaving Game Pass, right? Now, is that the only thing leaving?
For now?
No,
but there's no red line of what's going to be next.
So, but what they're saying is, hey, Call of Duty justifies a fucking $8. Well, how much was it before? $30.
$30. They dropped it down to $22.
So that's
on console, and it went from 16 to 13 on PC.
So how do you feel about so Call of Duty justifies that price tab, like removing it now? It's like, oh well, no COD.
I don't think that's even the point. The point is they backtrack on their promise.
They promised day and date for their first party game.
So that's gone. Day and date is gone. No one cannot now from this point forward. There is no such thing that every game is day and date on Game Pass. Now it's whatever is strategically or financially viable for Xbox. If Microsoft feel, let's say
Gears may not be
that'd be crazy, bro. That'll be crazy.
Gears may not be.
I said
that'll be crazy.
I said, in my opinion, I felt Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be that game. On the podcast, shout out to Chill Will. He thinks it's going to be Blade. It's going to be the first game because it's a Marvel game. So he thinks Blade is going to be the first game, not day one on Game Pass. But let's put it this way. If they could do it to Call of Duty, there is no law or anything that says they can't do it to anything else. The ice has been broken.
But Forza will be on Game Pass, yeah?
Yes, that's going to be on Game
Pass. Well, it has to be because they already announced it. You see what I'm saying? Like that would almost, that's opening themselves up to a lawsuit because they already been told, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people went out, subscribed to Game Pass, where they could say, hey, I subscribed to Game Pass for this game, and now you reneged on me, give me my money back or I'm going to sue you. I mean, that you have to think about that too. I mean,
can I say one thing, guys? Listen, bro, I never got to talk to you guys. Like I remember sending like a laugh. I think J-Dub sent me a laughing emoji when PlayStation said we're pulling our games from PC. That's all I got. Like,
absolutely.
I was driving to work and I just see it. So I never got to ask you, like, bro, how fucking crazy is that?
It's about time, and they should have never done it.
Bro, how crazy is that, dog? Like,
and J-Dub, I told you I didn't believe in that bullshit with trying to pull PC gamers. I'm like, that shit don't make sense.
Yeah.
And like, it only made sense for Horizon because that game came out 4 years later.
Yeah.
If they would have kept that, all right, I get it, because you ain't waiting 4 years. But every other game, they kept shortening the window, which sends a message. You're sending a message to to PC gamers that you're shortening. That's why a lot of them thought day and day was going to happen. Because it went from 4 years, then it went to 2 years. Spider-Man 2 came out within 15 months, So what message are you sending? You can't say, oh, we're trying to pull you for our sequels, yet we're going to give you the sequels 15 months later. And I was like, that shit don't make sense. Like, if you would have kept the 3-year window for every PlayStation first party game, I would have believed it. Because ain't no goddamn way you're gonna wait 3 years for a sequel. But they kept shrinking the window. I'm like, what is going on here? This shit don't make sense.
They kept trying to see by shortening the window if the sales would increase. And clearly they have the data. And the data showed shit. We went from 4 years to a year, and and fucking these motherfuckers still not buying that shit. And
the games are selling less. That was what that was.
That's just what it was.
They were toying with the idea of the day and day or putting more.
Now, if the sales, now here's the thing: the scary part. If the sales
got worse,
if the sales would have increased, we would be looking at day to day. We would have been looking at day to day.
That's why, like all the leakers are saying, "Oh, Sony's thinking of day and day," and I believe them because I guarantee they had conversations.
Yeah,
because it's a business. Yeah. They're gonna look at every angle, every possibility, every opportunity, and I believe what J-Dub said. They shrank the window to see. If we shrink the window, does the sell inversely go? Is it proportional and goes up with it? And it didn't. It actually got worse. So in their mind, like, wait a minute, we're shrinking the window and the sales are getting less. It's not even worth this shit. Yeah. Why even bother?
And this is what I always say. They have the data. We see MPD. We see the European charts every month. We talk about them on the podcast. We see every year. We see the top played games. Majority of PC gamers don't play console games. They just don't.
That's right.
So they were never going to get the numbers that they
unless they're like me and you, where we want to see what they look like.
And if they do, exactly, is at deep discounts.
Yeah, exactly.
Years later,
and here's the thing:
they'll buy your game at $20.
I always tell people the difference between PC gamer, like a PC gamer. They're the ones who are playing the games on that list, right? The Dota 2s, the CSGOs, the World of Warcraft. That's PC. That's a PC gamer. Now, there's a difference between a console guy that went and bought a PC, right? And then he's playing his console games on PC. That's a big difference. That group is a much smaller group. It is. That's the group that will go out and spend and buy the 50, 70, the 50, 80, and 50, 90. That's that guy. The guy, the regular PC guy, the 99% of PC gamers, we know what kind of GPUs they have. We know what kind of PCs they have. And it's just enough to run CSGO, the Dota 2s, and the World of Warcrafts. They just don't.
1080p
I look at some
panel.
of these. I look at some of these streamers that got big numbers, like big numbers. They got a dog shit PC and they play the and they just play the regular games that's on PC. At best, they'll play Marvel Rivals. At best. But that's it, right? It doesn't take much to run that. But then the console guys will go out and buy a fucking $5,000 rig.
Double dip on games.
And double dip. But unfortunately, that number is small. And that's just, it is what it is.
That's why Valve, like some people feel the Steam machine is weak, but Valve is basing it on data.
Yeah.
They're not going to create a beast machine because they know, they said it themselves, this machine they built is equivalent to what, 70% a half? Or it's weaker.
They said more powerful. It's more powerful.
Yeah, their Steam is equal or more powerful
that's
than 70%.
Wow.
It's equal or more powerful than 70% of the systems that's owned by PC gamers playing on Steam. Yep. So they're not catering to the 30% because that's not where because those guys already got their hardware. They got the 5080s, 5090s, the 4090s. That's the 30%. Steam is going after the 70%. The guys with the bullshit PCs.
Yeah.
And guess what? Hey, you could buy a Steam machine and it is better than your PC, and you can still do all the things you want. You can mod, you can do all that. You can dock it. Better performance. That's what it's for.
Listen, at the right price, that shit will sell gangbusters. Because the majority of the PC gamers,
they got weak
rigs that's less than that, and it makes sense. If you can sell $500-$600,
and they can't complain about, I need my mods. The Steam machine will do mods. It will do all that.
Yeah,
and it's better than your rig.
Yeah. Don't trigger nobody.
But the PS5 is more powerful than that Steam machine, though. Which just tells you. That's why I don't listen to PCs gamers. I'm like, PC can do everything. I'm like, most of you PC gamers don't have these rigs. And the ones that do, y'all spending 2-3 Gs. Like, listen, if you spend 3 Gs, like, listen, J-Dub has a Lamborghini. He doesn't pull up to the gas station and talk shit to the Mustang guy, saying that his Lamborghini is better than his Mustang.
I think he does though.
Right.
No, he
No,
don't.
no,
There's no
no,
I'm just
point.
playing. I'm playing.
Because the Mustang guy's like, well, no shit, you spent $1 million. It better. Your car better
That's
be
what I
better
keep-
than my Mustang.
that's
like
what I
it
keep
doesn't
saying.
it
If
doesn't
you-
make sense to brag about something that's not a bragging
It's
point.
sup-
Like
it's
no
supposed
shit.
to be.
It has
It's supposed
to.
to be, yeah.
You spent $2,000 to $3,000. It better be better.
If you're getting
If you
drugged by Honda Civics and Toyota Camrys, like it's
yeah, if you buy a $500,000 Bugatti and
Yeah.
and a basic Honda Civic is destroying you, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Something happened. Your $3,000 PC doesn't have a choice but to be better than
And you
a
know what? No, that's
even
a great
$900
point.
console.
Yo,
you don't have
but
a
you know what
choice.
pisses me off though, Puerto Rock? You watch Digital Foundry and they'll show PS5 version and they'll show PC version. And they're like, damn, the PC version's dog washing the PS5
Well,
version.
no shit.
Yeah, but
they show the
but-
4090.
but
They show
no,
the
but-
4090 or the 5090.
No,
or the
but Puerto
5080.
Rock, my point is,
It's annoying.
are you capable of running those exact settings? I guarantee you're not.
No,
Yeah.
They're
listen,
showing
Bob
what a
already
PC
said,
can do at its very best capacity. You
and
can't
most
do
people
that.
don't have that. You know.
But
That's what that.
but to be fair to Digital Foundry, they did say the reason they compare PlayStation to PC is because Microsoft asked them not to do the comparison between PC and Xbox because they mostly don't let you know the actual settings that they use. So Digital Foundry stopped comparing PC to Xbox. This happened like a year, 2 years ago. I remember it was kind of a big deal. We were talking about.
They also
Digital
said
Foundry
they don't get the views either.
Yeah, they
also
don't get
said
the
that.
views.
They said a lot of
doing
videos,
Xbox content,
a lot of Xbox
That's some bullshit,
comparisons.
though.
No,
Yeah.
but when you think about it,
It's the
like
truth,
let's be
though.
honest.
It's the truth.
I mean, but think about it, please. Half the people
Xbox
don't.
era.
Half
Xbox
the,
era had to change the whole name of the
Well,
podcast and
day one,
do multiplayer, right?
Day one,
do PlayStation
day
videos.
Are
one
they
podcast
fucking
or whatever.
serious, bro?
They changed their name
it's
to like
just-
Day One
yeah.
Podcast.
Yeah.
But think about it. Half the Xbox gamers on Series S, they don't give a shit about head to head.
Yeah.
So who really cares about an Xbox Series X head to head? Most people don't own that one, or
What
at
kind of
least
GPU
only
you
half.
got, Jay, though?
Oh, GPU I got?
Yeah.
Well, 5090.
What kind of, you got an OLED monitor?
Yeah, the 8-inware.
I
and
love
the,
it.
and the Asus. Yeah.
Bro, I low key buy the best shit just to, when I argue.
Did you
if
get
I
your
argue
Yeah,
with
we
$5090?
got
somebody-
the same
Did you
shit.
get it?
We get the same
Oh,
shit.
yeah, oh, yeah. I
Blaze,
got it.
Blaze, you got your 5090? I knew
Right
you
there,
were gonna
baby.
get it. That
Right
motherfucker
there.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He's just doing it just because you had a 4090.
I had a 4090 that didn't fit in my case, so I had to go back to my 3090. Yeah, it was bad, bro.
Yep.
But I buy this shit because obviously I want the best fidelity. But I
How
buy
big
this
are
shit,
these cases now?
bro. This shit is
Them
huge,
shits.
huge.
Yo,
But I buy it
them-
just to argue with these PC. If I ever get in an argument, I'm like, yo,
You got a
all
5090.
my shit are better than you. My monitors are better than you. My peripherals are better than you. My mouse is better than you. Shut the fuck up. That's the only reason I do it.
Yeah.
Let me get a couple of these super chats real quick, and then we can move on. But bro, again, bro, I just want to say I do like what Microsoft's doing. I know they're probably not going to go back to how they were, but I do like that they're putting some sort of dignity on the brand. You know what I mean? Just just a little.
It's the hypocrisy for me though.
100%,
Yeah.
big
Because
time.
all the talking points they bash, saying that it was outdated, fanboy, hoof clicking, and now
Yep.
they're using our shit.
No, Puerto
It's
Rock.
the-
You know what kills me?
The shit we've been saying for years, and now they're talking
But
as
this-
if it was their concept. Yo, it's crazy, bro.
There's about
It's
10
wild.
guys, right? There's about 10 guys. These journalists / fanboys / whatever, right? You know, all the people that used to work for IGN. Those same guys that have been wrong for the last 10, 15 years on everything, right? They've been wrong, and yet they still move and proceed to just say things and just keep operating within the community like nobody's holding them accountable. First they said
really it.
exclusives matter, then they said exclusives didn't matter when Microsoft said exclusives
That's
didn't
Exclusives
matter.
are dying.
And now they're
industry's
back.
changing.
Yeah, exactly. The industry is changing. You guys are just old and dinosaurs, and then they went through this whole spiel, and now they're back to Xbox. Thank God for Asha. And I saw them the very next day after Phil left. These guys threw Phil under the bus and Sarah under the bus, and they started worshiping Asha. I'm like, you guys You guys have no. Dude, they have no backbones at
On to the
all.
next one.
Now they're saying, oh, Xbox is finally fixing. I'm like, wait a minute, what's there to fix? You guys said everything was
It
great.
was
Exactly.
perfect.
They've been fighting a good fight for the
Right.
last, every single
What are y'all
day.
fixing? Y'all
Yeah.
said y'all had everything. You said it was all about ecosystems. You could
Yep.
play on your ROG Ally. You could play on PC. You could play on console. Play anywhere is great. And you love the direction Xbox going. This is all great. So what is Xbox fixing?
Yeah.
If I was on
And, and,
Xbox
and, then, and,
podcast,
then,
I'd be like, wait a minute, you guys said everything was
yeah.
great. What's wrong now?
And then
Y'all
Puerto
got
Rock,
everything y'all wanted.
they get
You
mad
pay,
at
we
me.
play. Remember?
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
that? You
yeah,
pay,
yeah,
we
yeah,
play.
yeah,
Now you guys want to pay? You
yeah,
guys are willing to pay.
yeah.
Now y'all want to pay.
Yo, you know what's crazy? They get mad
Yeah.
at me when I post the video montage of them showing all the stuff that they use, all the stances they used to take in where they are now. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. These guys, like I said, their gaming habits is whatever Microsoft tell them it is. Whatever
Yeah.
Microsoft hands out those marching orders, they're finna go out there and say
Bro,
it.
they're real life soldiers. Alcoholic Gaming, thank you for the what was it, 2? Um oh, this is working. Y'all hear that? I
My brother,
appreciate you.
alcoholic gamer, man, he always coming up with the cool drinks, man.
Bro, I gotta try one of that. I told him one day I'm gonna try one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one. Absolutely, bro. I
Facts. You
crashed the
got to
fuck
stand for
out.
something. You
I
got to
was
stand
mad
for
as
something.
hell.
Wait. You were gonna
Like,
burn your what?
Man, I was gonna
yeah.
I was pissed off.
Yep.
I'm like, this is the
Yep.
stupidest shit ever. Like, what the
And that's the
fuck is
difference.
happening here?
And that's the difference between PlayStation guys, the PlayStation community, and the Xbox community. Like we,
I
we
was like,
like,
this is just downright dumb.
yeah, yeah.
Like, what the? I was like, what is happening here? Oh, it's live service. I don't give a shit what it is. It's a PlayStation. I'm like, yo, if any, and here's the crazy part. This is what really pissed me off. The one live service game that ended up successful, and they put it on the competitor's platform instead of using it as a differentiator, saying, yo, we got better live service than Xbox.
Yeah.
They give it to them. I was
Yep.
like, yo, this shit is crazy, bro. Like, this is the one live service lightning bottle you did get, you gave it away. When you could have used it, create bundles. I mean, did he even have a Helldivers custom console? Did he even
No,
do
it,
that?
it had a controller.
It did have a controller, yeah.
It had a controller.
Yo, as soon as that shit hit a lightning in a bottle, I would have done a custom console, custom plates.
Yeah.
I would have made sure people know, hey, if you a console gamer, you gotta play this here.
Yeah.
Instead, they give it away to Xbox. I'm like, yo, this is wild. I'm like, this
Yeah.
company is
How
off the
much you
hook.
think realistically they're gonna sell this fucking Helix for, bro? Like what's
Oh
I'm
man,
here. I'm hearing 15. It won't be subsidized. And if that
yo,
Xbox ROG Ally is $1,000 unsubsidized, you
shit.
can imagine what the Helix going to be, right? That's 15 to 2,000, and they're like, "This is our premium product. This is what it is. What it is."
I don't think it's not gonna be no $500-600 shit. It's gonna be like at least 900. I think Microsoft is gonna take the like the Surface route where they just sell stuff for profit, and if people buy it, they buy it. If they don't, they don't. But I don't think Helix is gonna be a
Mhm.
device where they have to worry about console market share. I don't think they're going after the console market share. Like in the same way they didn't go after the tablet market share. They
Yeah.
just created a Surface tablet, made it real nice, made some nice features to it. It had no software exclusives. There was no exclusive software.
Yep.
All those features you could gotten on a Dell tablet or any other company that made Windows-based tablets. They all had the same thing, but Microsoft made it aesthetically nice, and them shits was like $1,200, $1,500. And if you bought it, Microsoft made money, and you were a Surface owner.
I
I
agree.
think
For the rock.
I think Microsoft gonna do the same thing with their Helix. It's gonna be it's gonna be
Hmm.
whatever PC, whatever design, 1,200 bucks, maybe different models of it. I don't know, but it's not gonna have exclusive software. It's gonna be selling on its own hardware design.
What
And
what
if you
what
buy
if
it, they'll make money off it right off the cuff.
yeah? What if they're pump faking with all of this stuff Asha is saying and to hype up the community? What if they're just pump faking, right? Like prior to Asha coming, I've been saying, look, these guys, they're never not going to be able to compete with Xbox or I mean with Nintendo and with Sony. They're going to get out of gaming. This is their last hurrah. So of course they're not going to subsidize their next console. It's going to be really expensive. It won't have any exclusives. They're just going to put it out there. They'll be lucky to sell 4 or 5 million copies, and then they'll just run it down after that.
I don't know.
If you really wanted to change things and start back with the competition and fight for your position, you're not gonna put out a $1,200, $1,500 fucking piece of equipment.
But J Dub, they've
It's just
always
not.
wanted the power narrative. That hasn't changed
But
with
they've
Xbox.
had three generations in a row. They've had the power. It didn't matter. They've got stumped out by a much weaker system. It doesn't matter.
Every time. No, I know, but I'm just saying
The
like
Pro
they
beat the Xbox One X. The PS5 beat the Xbox Series X. It doesn't matter. That I guarantee the PS6 is gonna dog walk their Helix, and that's a PC. It doesn't matter.
See, I always wonder, like, because when you look at PC manufacturers, you got Alienware, you got Asus. They make money off of
Lenovo,
selling
MSI.
PCs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make money off of selling PCs, and no one really talks about market share for them. So whatever they're doing, that they're able to keep making PCs and make money off it, I think Microsoft's going to adopt that model. Well, whatever Alienware, Asus, ROG Ally, you got all these. Even Hewlett Packard make gaming PCs. It's called
Yeah.
the Omen line. They
Yeah.
make money off it. I think that's
But
what Microsoft's going to do. They're just going to sell.
so they're not
Helix.
selling this at a loss at all.
No, they're not selling at a loss. Hell no. Hell no.
no.
They're not doing that. Hell no. They're not
Yeah.
subsidizing that shit. They're not doing that.
But that another question arises from that.
Yeah.
If I'm HP, if I'm Lenovo, if I'm Dell Alienware, if I'm MSI and everybody else that makes gaming PCs and components and stuff like that,
Yeah.
why would I want another competitor?
True.
Why would I
I
want to
don't.
help a competitor?
But I mean, help them in what way though? Help Microsoft in what way?
And well, rumors have it is that it's not going to be made by Microsoft themselves. It's going to be made by Lenovo, just like what they did with the
No,
Legion.
they
Asus or
said no.
somebody.
There's no. This is good. What's his name? Jason Ronald. He says no. They are. He because Nibs. He says something, and Jason Ronald replied directly to Nibs like, no, there is a first party hardware.
Okay,
He
Oh
told him.
wow.
so okay, so
But
with that being said,
that doesn't dismiss
yeah.
if they're also going to be third party hardware.
Well,
But there
okay,
will be hardware made by Microsoft Helix. There is a
but
first party Helix product,
I
whatever
will
that
say
is.
this: the
He did
reason
confirm
why
it's happening.
but the reason I don't see here's the thing: Microsoft's track record is why I'm going to say what I'm going to say. When they came out with the ROG Ally, when they were talking about that, these guys said the same shit. Remember, they were trying to say, "Oh, this is it's not a PC. It's a Xbox handheld." That's what they said, and then
Yeah.
they went ahead and said, This is a first party device," and it's like, stop with that bullshit. Like they talk in
Mm,
certain words in certain language,
mm,
That
so
PR
you
talk. Yep.
that PR talk that you
Yep.
always kind of know it's bullshit and you know what kind of angle they're trying to get, but they give you just enough information
mm.
to settle the diehards and have them to, kind of calm down or whatever.
Yeah.
I literally trust nothing
Yeah.
Microsoft say.
The
I
only reason
literally
I
don't.
would give them the benefit of the doubt because I think they have to solve one major thing I think the major thing about Helix, and I think that's why they call it Project Helix, is they
Mhm.
have to find a way to get the console games to work on PC. And I think that's what Microsoft focus is. I think that's the big thing. I think that's the big deal. That they're making a PC, but this
Mhm.
PC will bring you will have access. Unlike the Xbox ROG Ally, that doesn't access the console library because it's a PC. I think that's the big thing about Helix.
I
It's a
just don't know who
PC.
this is for though, P Rock. Why spend $1,500? Just go
Well,
buy
you
a
just get your
PC.
PC.
No,
Right.
so
I
no,
just
no.
don't understand.
So it's not even so much who's it for. It's we have to ask. We have to ask this. Microsoft is not doing things for the consumer. What they're doing is they're maximizing their business. They have to fix issues that their Xbox business is going through. Right? There's a lot of issues. We already saw the immediate stuff they're trying to fix with Game Pass. They're pulling out Call of Duty, whatever, and then eventually they probably pull out more first party. They're trying to maximize monetization. But another issue Xbox always had, and they have to get rid of this issue, is they keep losing money on their console. They have never got to
A
profitability
profit.
with
Yeah.
any of their console. They are
That's right.
constantly always losing money on hardware every year for an entire gen. Doesn't matter which gen. Every single gen, every single year, their hardware was losing money because they were never able to redesign it and sell it for profit. That's a problem. So, what is the most easiest and fastest way to stop losing money on hardware? Is to go PC and sell it for profit. You make a PC, you build a pre-built PC, and you sell it for profit. That's what HP does. That's what Alienware, Dell owns Alienware. That's Asus. None of them lose money on their laptops and on their desktops. They make money. Microsoft is doing the same thing. They're gonna make a desktop. Sure, they'll call it a console. They could call it whatever they want, but they're gonna make hardware that they're gonna sell for profit. There's only one problem because since you're going to call it a console, that means you can play your console library. And that's where Project Helix comes into play. They're going to release a PC, and they found a way where there's a combination of their own Windows, whatever they do to Windows, plus AMD hardware. They're going to be able to play console games on this new hardware. But it's really not really so much for the Xbox gamers, it's for Microsoft to solve a problem. This device will solve that problem. They are no longer selling hardware for a loss. Day one, making money off it. That's it.
So let me
Problem
ask you
solved.
this. Let me ask you this.
That's the main thing.
The question I have: will this Helix have Helix only games, or will it
No,
just be PC
no.
games?
It's PC games. It's PC games. Remember,
What mixed
listen.
marketing that is though? Like,
Microsoft's number one problem. You got to look at it. You got to look at it from Microsoft's problem. Number one problem is they always lose money on hardware. This solves that number one problem. Day one, they're making money off hardware. No different than Asus ROG. No different than Dell. They make money off hardware. But then it creates a new problem. You can't play your console games. This is where Project Helix really come in. Project Helix is all about creating a PC, but you still play a console game, so that way you keep your library that you built, that you have, the library from your 360, the library from your Xbox One, and your library from your Xbox Series X, that goes on your PC. So boom, solve two problems. You kill two birds with one stone. You got your hardware, you got, the Xbox library.
you got your
This is what you
360.
buy. Buy it or don't buy it. This is what it is.
That's pretty enticing if I can carry over 360 shit. But again, the marketing's all over the place. Oh, we want to make Xbox great again, right? Exclusives, the whole rumor. But then you're making a game, you're making a console, you're making a PC basically. So where are you telling people to go? Again, the marketing is, bro. Xbox marketing is horrible, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So can I ask you guys? I'm on one more question. So let's say this Helix launch, right? Same year as the PS6. PS6 probably going to launch with like Horizon 3, right? And they're probably going
Mm-hmm.
to launch with call it Venom,
Uncharted.
right? Venom or something like that, right? But then the Helix, right? It's going to launch probably be more powerful. And are they just going to be like, hey, get Game Pass and play your back
I mean,
catalog or whatever's
so
new?
I see where you're coming in, but here's the thing. For me, I don't look at Helix. I don't look at Microsoft as a competitor to PlayStation no more. I just don't. I don't even think they're trying to be a competitor to PlayStation no more. I personally think they're just trying to be like Dell. Like we don't add you like you got a Dell Alienware. What made you buy an Alienware? What exclusive made you buy what made you buy an
Yeah,
Alienware? Did you think of PlayStation when you bought an Alienware? You didn't. You just bought an Alienware. It's a PC. You
right.
probably bought it for PC things.
Yeah.
So when you stop looking at Xbox as a competitor to PlayStation, and now you look at Xbox as Alienware, HP Omen, now you can see, okay, Microsoft is just trying to make their cut out of the PC gaming space. If anything, I think if they're going to be a competitor to anybody, it would be against other PC manufacturers, the Alienwares. Like what? Let me put it this way. Let's say next gen, Helix comes out and it's a PC, and you're
Yeah.
looking to buy a PC. Would you buy an Alienware that doesn't have access to a console library of Xbox games, or would you buy a Helix that also a PC has access to all the PC games, great hardware, and you can play Xbox console games.
Well, I'm
I
the
would buy
wrong
the
person.
Helix.
Yeah, I'm the
I
wrong
would buy the
person to
Helix.
ask that question.
But why would you not buy the Helix? You're still getting a PC. It's
Because
still a PC.
longevity, I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna make it. I think.
Yeah,
I
because you
think
can
within,
upgrade your PC. You and I, you're probably not gonna be able
Now
to
that's
upgrade
a
the
good
Helix.
question. Now that's a good question. Is the Helix upgradable? Because if it's
Right.
locked,
Yeah.
that let me put it this way, if it's
For
locked, then you're
7
not really gonna.
years.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you're
you got that
locked,
for
if
7
you
years.
if you can't upgrade anything on the Helix, then you lost a PC gamer.
Right.
They're not
True.
gonna buy that.
Facts.
Why would they buy
But
a locked PC spec for $1,200?
Right.
That's not going to make sense to them.
but
They
why
need a
not? Why?
PC that they could
Yeah.
upgrade that's future proof in the long
But
run.
why is Microsoft the messaging that they're putting out is not what you're saying? It's not. Hey, we're gonna just be able to get this. The messaging they're getting, they're hyping their fans up.
Yeah,
Like
but Asha Farmer
Xbox is
said,
back. Yeah.
like Asha Farmer said, they're not in PC enough. If you read her statement
Yeah.
that she said to her thing, she literally says she feels they're not PC enough.
Which
That's
is
what she said.
why I hate their PR speak because it's never what you want to think it is, and it's up to interpretation until
And
whatever.
they're fucking confusing, dog. Like
You see what I'm
straight
saying?
up.
All of these dudes are right now. They're out. They're on YouTube. They're on Twitter talking about we're back. We're finna get our exclusives back. We're finna get another powerful console.
Another
Like,
part, you know what's interesting? She also said, it's literally there, said that when they talk about exclusivity, she said that she has to carefully look into, and I'm paraphrasing, but she has to look carefully into exclusivity because these decisions have decade-long impacts. So technically speaking, she's probably already telling us, like, hey, this decision is already
Made.
in the pipeline
Yeah.
for like a decade. Like she said this is a decade-long impacts exclusivity. So these decisions for PlayStation, that boat is already sailed. I mean, and she said it's going to be data
I can
driven.
believe it. I
There
can
is
believe
no
it.
data
Yeah,
that
right.
points to taking exclusive away from PlayStation. It's just
That's
not
true.
there.
Yeah.
She's not going to find any data, any actual data that positively tells her take games away from PlayStation. It just doesn't exist. If you take games away from PlayStation, it's not really a data driven, it's a drive, inspiration driven decision. And that's not Microsoft.
It's gonna be all in the red if they do
It's
that.
going to be that's not Microsoft. That's not Satya. There is no data that's going to point to a positive of taking games from taking games away from PlayStation for Microsoft. Because the thing is, Microsoft took too long to course correct. Yo, this brand has been in the shitter since 2013. man.
Iceberg. Keep
13
driving.
years.
Yep.
You already hit the iceberg. They really put themselves. Oh, listen, I would love to say, hey, Xbox, come back and bring back the 360 days. Even if it sells 80 million, that's still a competition to some. Sony would be, listen, even Sony would be nervous at a 70, 80 million dollar
100%.
Xbox.
100%.
Even if they don't sell 100 million, 70, 80 million is still significant.
Yeah, hell yeah, it is.
And that's still something you don't sneeze at. An $80 million Xbox, that's competition. You know, you don't have to actually beat PlayStation, but you're putting Sony on notice if you can sell 80 million. If you can sell 80 million, Sony has to pay attention to that.
100%.
And they have to make moves. And they have to make decisions because, you know, that 80 million one generation can end up being 130 the next generation. It could easily flip just at that, right? So I would love to say that Xbox could get that 80 million because believe me, Sony is peak when they're, you know, when they think they're, and you know, when Sony has a
When they're
lot
back
of
against
room,
the wall, bro.
when Sony
they're
has a
back
lot of
against
room
rivals.
to experiment, that's when they fuck up because they think it's safe. They can experiment. I get it. Sometimes you need to experiment, but goddamn, some of these experiments are just stupid. It's just some dumbass experiments they're doing.
Well,
Can we?
for
Go
us
ahead,
gamers,
Listen, the reason
Yeah,
why
I'm
Jacob is
experiment. Our blood
laughing,
pressure
the
go-
reason why he's laughing, because he knows our Civil War is over. Single player won. Right, Jacob? Can you
you're
raise the
right,
flag?
you're right. Yeah,
Can you come back
I
home?
raised-
Can,
Wait,
can
wait,
we
wait,
get
wait,
home?
wait,
I
wait,
tried.
Like, let's get a hug. Let's get a hug. Put it right there.
Yeah, I
Put it,
tried.
you know, what was it, Key and Peele? You tucked it.
Yeah, come on,
J
come on.
Dub, don't give up. J Dub, don't give up. It's not over yet.
Nah, it's over. It's over, dog.
We got fair games. It's not over yet.
Dog, fair games?
Hey, I believe still, baby. Multiplayer, baby. I
Talk,
believe it.
baby. Yo, J-Dub, you talking? You tucked in.
J-Dub, don't
We
give
hugging.
you giving up, J-Dub? Oh my God.
It's over.
Listen,
It's
man.
over. Listen, let me tell you something. J-Dub, I'm not. Marathon's probably a good game.
It's not.
It probably plays great.
Wait,
But
Marathon's a good
listen,
game. That's
listen,
fine.
it's a good game. Yeah. But is it a $3.6 billion game?
No, it's
Come
not.
on, J-Dub.
Brother.
Yeah,
it's not.
don't lie. I thought
No, it's
exactly. It's not.
It's not.
But it's still
Kodak.
a good game.
Yeah.
But it's not worth $3.6
Kodak, I
billion.
streamed
No, no, no,
Marathon.
but we-
I streamed
but we
Marathon
already
for 2
know.
months straight, bro.
But listen, we know why Sony spent that $3.4 billion.
We know.
We know that was out of necessity and scarce because COD was they feared COD being yanked from their platform, and they wouldn't have had a shooter.
Right.
Yeah,
So
and
they
they-
ended up buying the second best shooter, which was Destiny at the time.
And in their fear, they screwed themselves.
Yep, absolutely.
That's why I
Oh,
guess that
bro,
you-
Destiny
listen.
3 can still happen and sell like hotcakes.
But
That's
no,
a
but
fact.
here's my
but it's going
here's my thing.
take some time.
But J-Dub,
But
you
here's
know
my thing.
Destiny 3 is going to sell like hotcakes. It is.
Listen.
True, but
absolutely
that
can.
still don't change the fact, like what Porter Rock is saying.
No, he's right about the wasted money. It's 100%.
But listen to this.
The amount of time
You're absolutely right. Destiny 3 could, let's say Destiny 3 is like the phenom of phenoms.
but
You
was getting
still
them
would
anyway.
have you still was gonna get it. You didn't need to spend $3.6 million. Like what I'm trying to say, Blaze. If I'm giving you hamburgers, steaks, and milk, why would you want to buy my farm? Well, like why do you want to be responsible for the steaks and milk and burgers? I'm giving you the food for free. Why do you want to spend and give me $3.6 billion? And now you're in charge to not only feed yourself, but now you got to
Fertilizer,
feed other
everything.
families. Now you're responsible to feed Xbox gamers. You're responsible to feed PC gamers. You didn't have to be involved in that. You could have just gotten
Isn't
your
that
marathon.
the same thing for Insomniac? They were in bed with Insomniac. Why'd you have to buy them? They were giving you the games exclusive anyway.
No, because whatchamacallit, we needed somebody to make
Marvel.
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
for
Marvel.
us.
Marvel came with a whole catalog of game, like we saw the leaked list, right, all the way to 2030.
No,
They got games all the way to
but would you
2030.
guys admit though Insomniac was like doing everything for PlayStation freely? Like
Yes.
just-
Yeah.
Well, but remember,
freely.
they made for Xbox too.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, they made for
Sunset,
Xbox.
Sunset
yeah,
Overdrive.
Yeah,
right?
Sunset
So,
Overdrive.
yeah.
Fuse was multi-plat.
Yeah.
This solidified that Insomniac belongs to PlayStation, and they're literally making. Let's be honest. Insomniac
games.
has
Marvel
made the most
studio.
games for PlayStation.
Carrying.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But let me put it this way: look, what has Bungie done for the console?
It hasn't done anything. It hasn't done
Nothing.
anything.
They just you got Marathon.
Yeah.
You were gonna get Marathon anyway. Like they didn't even use PSSR 2.0. Not even that. From what I was told.
Marathon
What the
has
fuck?
potential, but it just needs some work. They need to fix some things, bro.
Marathon, let's say even if Marathon was super great, it still wasn't a benefit for the PlayStation community.
Hey,
we
but
got
I will
nothing out
say
of it.
this. But I will say this: it is the number 4 game of the year.
Is it really?
Crimson Desert, beating Pokemon, and for all the people that
Oh,
say
for sales or
it's
something?
Yeah.
Well, Crimson Desert, they didn't have digital sales.
Okay,
It was only physical.
Cool.
But even then,
yeah.
when I hear Marathon sales, I'm like, I don't care. Because it's like
Yeah. I get it. But
You
as
didn't need to
far
own
as
this
people
motherfucker.
saying, it's this, it's like, well, clearly it's enough sales out there
Yeah.
to be able to surpass some of these bigger games that have been out. Like it shocked me. I'm like, what you mean? It's the number 4. It's the number 4 game of the year, surpassing all these other games.
J-Dub, I'm on my PS5 and I bought Marathon for PS5, even though I owned it on PC. Bro, ain't nobody playing that shit on my friends.
So it's so better. It's so better on PC.
Yeah.
On PC is the number 1 selling
I'll
game.
run it with you, bro. I stream it with Mooch. We're streaming it for 2
We
months
played
straight.
every
Yeah, in my
weekend.
opinion, that $3.6 billion.
So
I get it. It's more business than for the community because they want that live service money, the live service revenue. But a good portion of that money was the expertise, and that expertise didn't do fuck all. It didn't do shit for the platform. So many games got canceled. So many games, so few games flopped. Like really, Bungie didn't really do much for PlayStation at all in any angle. It just
I wouldn't
wasn't
count
worth
them
the-
out though,
it-
Puerto Rock. I
it
wouldn't
just-
count them out, bro.
But here's the thing: what are you counting on though? In terms of being a PlayStation fan, Even if Destiny 3 ends up great, it's gonna be great.
I
on
want it to
PC
be
and
exclusive.
Xbox.
No, that's what I. Yo,
Yeah,
if
you
I,
ain't
if
getting
I
that
buy-
exclusive.
Yeah, it won't
Bungie,
be
if I give you
exclusive.
that money, I'm owning
Yeah.
you. You're staying on my
Exactly.
platform.
Live
I'm sorry.
service. No,
Make
they already
Destiny 3
said the live
make Destiny
service
3
is
exclusive
multiplayer.
to PlayStation.
Yep, and that'd be
But they're
fucking
not.
crazy. Let's move on to let's move on. Can I
That
just
would
say
be
one
wild,
thing,
wouldn't it?
brother?
Tell me that
That'd be
wouldn't be
nuts.
wild.
That'd be nuts,
You know,
bro.
that
That
would
was
be
nuts.
fucking nuts.
They had an exclusive gun and people were buying PS4.
Now, you know what would make Destiny 3 exclusive? If Microsoft made Call of Duty exclusive, you know Sony's gonna be like, oh no, fuck no, then. Fuck no.
Yep.
But you see what I'm talking about?
Ooh.
That's what
That's that
competition
value.
does.
That's
That's that
yeah.
competition. If they take Call of Duty away, Sony's gonna be like, nah, then Destiny 3, that shit's off. That shit's off the table. That shit's off the
Fire. I like that.
We gotta
Let's go.
Well, that was that ace in the hole that they had because COD was potentially going to leave PlayStation.
Yeah, but J-Dub, and it was a chess move. Like, bro, we're
but then when
buying,
they saw
we're
the
buying
books,
the
when
people.
Amy
about
Hood
it.
saw them books,
But Blaze,
when
think
Amy
about
Hood
it.
saw them books, they're
Think
like,
about it.
man,
Blaze,
I'll
you've
take
been
COD
wait-
off of Game Pass before I take it off of PlayStation.
Blaze, exactly. Listen, Blaze, you've been waiting. Listen, I know you've been waiting for SOCOM, Killzone, Resistance,
I don't
and
know you're
stuff
gonna
like
get
that.
those games, man.
The reason, hold on, but the reason why Sony never really focused on a shooter was because they had Call of Duty, even though they didn't own it.
That's true.
It was basically a damn near exclusive the way it was marketed, and it made so much money for them. When Microsoft bought them, they thought that money, them billions of dollars that they get every
Yeah.
year for nothing,
Call of Duty?
basically for free,
Free
was
money.
going away. There was no way they were going to be able to replace that revenue coming in without buying Bungie to have for Destiny in case that was going to go away. At least that would supplement that. That probably would have gave them 60% of the money that was coming in. But you can't be a CEO and have this big thing that's going to take
And
down
lose
at
it.
least 20% of your company's revenue. I mean, that COD was basically, I mean, it was a big chunk of their revenue that was coming
Now I
in
think
for
they're
the
making
company.
more money because they get the full 30.
Well, yeah,
That
exactly.
shit's hilarious.
Yeah.
That shit is hilarious. Now
But,
they're making
but
more
they didn't
money.
know. But they didn't
But
know.
they didn't know. They
You
didn't
don't
know,
know, right?
you know.
When you go into the court cases
But,
and shit, you
yeah.
don't know what's going to happen. Microsoft,
You know,
they could have said, "Hey, you know what? Fuck you guys. We're done."
but that
And that would've
3.6
been-
billion, like, damn.
Brother,
Yeah.
can we talk about the first of all, Machine XP, thank you for the two says, what up, boys? How's everybody doing? We chilling, bro. Look,
Yo.
Saros is sitting at an 88 on Meta, right? Y'all seen what IGN did of IGN sold
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
like,
we know. Yeah, we don't. Yeah,
brother. Like, I'm
we don't
so
care about IGN.
bro. If anybody takes them serious, bro, like stop watching IGN people. Like wake the fuck up.
Yeah.
Anyway, brother, how about Saros though? Like what? Like that's a fucking dude. From everybody I heard, people that have the game, like they're playing it right now. They're telling me it's light.
It's a
like
goatee. It's a goatee.
Oh,
J-Dub,
they're
it's
saying-
crazy.
yeah.
They're saying it's so much more polished than Returnal was ever.
I heard.
Was ever.
Yeah.
And that's,
That's
brother.
good.
And brother,
That's a good
UE5. Everybody says UE5 sucks, bro. That looks like a
Sony make it
stable.
work. Yeah.
Right. Developers
60
fucking
frames,
matter.
4K. Yeah.
Developers matter, and on the Pro, it's looking fucking excellent, bro.
My shit's preloaded, dog.
Yep. Mine too.
Me too.
My shit is
So
preloaded.
so here's the
I got
thing.
the deluxe edition. I'm ready.
That's Tuesday
Yep.
at 12 o'clock. If you got the luck.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
midnight, though. See, another West Coast benefit. It's 9 o'clock over there.
Good point, bro.
Man, I'm telling you, man, this East Coast time zone sucks. Oh, by the way,
Well,
hey,
I'm
how's your
Central.
Houston
I'm
Astros
Central,
doing,
so-
J-Dub? How's your Astros
man,
doing? I haven't been keeping up in baseball.
Let's stick on topic. Let's stay
keep-
on topic.
I can't even talk. I'm not even.
Hey, what happened to your Red Sox? Something happened?
Astros, oh man.
What's up with the Red Sox? Something happened?
They got destroyed by the Orioles. Our coach is having affairs with reporters.
They
I don't even
fired
wanna talk
him.
about-
Your coach got fired.
Yeah.
It's over.
They fired. I'm like, yo, listen, man. At least the Knicks survived. So I thought they were gonna get
Celtics
washed
won
today.
tonight, though. Hey.
Yeah, they did.
Dude,
Anyway.
did you see the Rockets? Oh my god.
Yo, yeah.
LeBron
yo,
killed him. Oh,
listen,
my
yo,
God.
J-Dub.
Bro,
I
LeBron
blame
by himself.
I blame you because now the whole LeBron as the GOAT conversation started again.
Yeah.
And it's your
Hey,
fault. Like,
listen, I'm not gonna lie.
You made him look like Jesus,
Prime
bro.
LeBron.
Like,
Look,
what the fuck is going? This
and
dude's like
KD
50.
had like 40 points, man. It's like
This
you
dude's
can't
like,
stop LeBron.
yeah, they're like, yo,
You
that
can't
shit is
stop
crazy,
him,
bro.
man.
Yo, but
You
what I
can't stop
can't
him.
get, people be like, yo, LeBron's seed is on the court doing this thing. Like he made him. Yo, I start laughing when people talk like that because yo, that
Yeah,
shit is weird.
It is
When your
weird.
son is on your
yeah,
team doing work.
yeah,
That is
yeah.
kind of weird. That's kind of fire
Yo,
too, though.
that is
I,
crazy, bro.
and right now, I'll be honest. Right now, I hope they go all the way. I hope they win a champ. If he wins a ring this year,
That would
can
be
you
incredible.
imagine all of the debates and stuff that they've been having
Uh-uh.
trying to disqualify
I
him from
still say
go?
Jordan. I still say Jordan.
Well,
You
yeah,
can.
because Jordan is our
I
era,
say
right? Jordan is
no,
our
not
era.
even.
I
Oh,
think,
just
yeah,
so I'm gonna say this. This is the reason why I say Jordan is the GOAT of all time, right? Right. This is a GOAT of time, right? Right. Because we go, everybody got numbers. Because people say, oh, LeBron scored more, but Jordan played less seasons. Jordan had better scoring thing, but he took more shots. They had all this stuff, right? There's a lot of that you can nitpick. But I think the real thing to pick is the drive to win. That's what we remember. We will remember people who brings to win. When you're in a position to win a championship, what
yeah.
does that person do?
How do you show
Jordan
up?
did not fuck around in the finals. He did
Yeah.
not fuck around. That he did
Even
Never
not
even with
play.
the
lost. Never
even with the
Right?
lost.
flu, even with the flu,
Yep.
Nothing.
even
That motherfucker
injured,
throwing up, food
yeah,
poisoning, right?
it didn't
But
matter.
not only did he not lose a finals, he's 6 for 6,
Yep.
6 finals MVPs. But that motherfucker did not play about, oh, we're gonna go to game 7. He's not, he
Yeah.
didn't, he's like, nah.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not playing that bullshit. We finishing game 6. We're gonna win
Yep.
our championship and we're going home. He did that to the Suns. He didn't bring a
Yeah.
suit. And they're like, how come you're not bringing a suit? He goes, I don't plan on flying back. We're gonna finish
Yeah.
this game tonight. I don't play that. He don't play that game 7 bullshit.
Yeah.
No team has ever took him to 7. The best they did was at least make it to game 6
Yeah.
and lose.
Yeah.
When
And
you
now
have
he's
Jordan on your team
yeah.
with
Yeah.
that type of like, and you're like because the thing about LeBron's a great player, but he's not a menace. He doesn't have that menace mentality. There was one playoffs, right? There was one playoffs where Jordan was winning 145, right? And he lost game 2 of that playoff round, right?
Serious.
The guy, it was, if you remember, it was like the last 2
Nah,
seconds.
Bron got some
Like,
dog in him. Come on,
like,
that's
listen,
crazy.
now,
He
like,
does.
let me show you the difference between LeBron and Jordan. Game 2, they lost game. I think this was in the finals or the conference finals. It was like 2 seconds left. The player on the other team stole the ball from Jordan, so Jordan wasn't able to score the final shot. So the game's over. The guy told Jordan, 45 is not 23, and he walked off the
I remember that.
Ooh,
I remember that.
yeah.
all right. The next game, Jordan, they all come out on the floor, whatever. But for whatever reason, Jordan is warming up with his full suit on. He's warming up with his full suit on. He's warming up.
He
Right
came out
before
with
the
his
game
23.
started, he untook off his jacket. It said 23.
Yep. He came back with
He
23.
scored 45 points. He was on the free throw line. He scored the first free throw, 45 points. He missed the second, and then they ended the game. And they're like, why did you miss the second shot? He said, look at the board. It was 45 points.
Fire.
That's Jordan.
Petty.
You can't, listen, Jordan is petty, and he's a fucking menace. And that's not something LeBron is. He's not like that. He is a fucking menace. Jordan, when he came back after his retirement, he did his 3 years. Then he did his baseball. He sucked ass. Then he came back to basketball. He lost his first year. He lost to the Orlando Magic with Grant Horace. If you remember Grant Horace, that was his teammate.
Yep.
Right? And he talked shit in that playoffs. That very night they lost, he went to the locker room. The team is packing up. Their season's over, right? Because they didn't, they lost to Orlando. His training coach is like, all right, Jordan, sorry things didn't turn back. I'll see you in August so we can start training. Jordan goes, no. We start training tomorrow.
Who would you take,
told his
Kobe or LeBron?
Kobe's just like Jordan.
Kobe.
Kobe's just like Jordan. He's a fucking other menace. Let me tell you about Kobe. I'll show you Kobe. Even LeBron didn't realize who the fuck Kobe was until he played with him. When he played with him during the Redeem team, right? During the Redeem team, right? I don't know if you remember because we lost, the World Basketball Championships. So they made the Redeem team to come back and they put Kobe on it. The final game for the championship was versus Spain. His teammate's Paul Gasol. He told LeBron and Wade, he goes, listen, do this play. I'm going to bust Paul Gasol over. I'm going to run his ass over. LeBron's like, you're not gonna do that. That's your teammate. You know, that's your Laker teammate. He goes, Kobe's like, watch. So they created this play so that way Kobe could set up a pick on Wade. Yo, he blasted Gasol right on the court to send a message. I'm talking like he even got a foul for that. He said, boom. LeBron's like,
Crazy.
He took it to him. Yeah.
Kobe
because
was
LeBron didn't understand.
That killer
He didn't
mentality.
understand Kobe's energy. LeBron's like, you know, Kobe's like, that's not my teammate. When LeBron told him, yo, that's your teammate, he's like, that's not my teammate.
And you know what, J-Dub? Me and you get along,
that's not my teammate.
Because
like,
the Astros cheat, too. So me and you got some history.
Oh, man.
Me and you, you know,
we don't cheat, man. We misunderstood.
Yeah,
we
facts.
misunderstood. That's all.
Fucking terrible. And who pays the penalty?
Well,
goddamn Yankees. Yankees always feeling the blunt. God damn it, bro.
Nobody feel bad for the Yankees.
A $2 billion salary cap, like
lying
Yankees,
ass, lying ass.
Yankees should buy who they want.
You got enough money for cameras that tell you that much.
Oh man, stall me out.
All right, back to games.
Man.
The chat is like, man, what the fuck is we talking about here?
Yeah.
So all right, my thing about Saros. So 88, it looked good. It's running great. It's UE5. Brother, I got to be honest with you. I was a little worried about them casualize it and making it a little easy because Returnal. Everybody beat Returnal here, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm like 80%. I was 80%. I gave.
Bro, let's run that. I would love to play that with you, bro. I'll play that.
Listen. J-Dub, Electron Pylon. That's it. Electro Pylon. That's it.
Yeah. Or the rock gun.
No, the Electro Pylon. That motherfucker.
No, that shit hits hard. But I like the rock.
You put the needles, create that web net. It's a wrap.
J-Dub, let's run that. Yo, when you got time, let's run that, bro. I would love to.
For sure. We can run this weekend.
I love Returnal, man.
And I know
I'm like 80%. I'm like 80%.
I know J-Dub just problem with J-Dub, bro, is when he likes a game, like I guarantee he was playing something else heavily and he just never went back to it.
Man, he was playing Gran Turismo bullshit. And that's what
as I should in VR. And now I'm playing Flight Simulator.
On your AK TV. On your AK TV. In AK. In AK.
Brother, how impressive is this fucking pisser tech that finally turned itself around, man. Honestly,
bro, that
like it actually
says, you know.
No, Puerto Rock, like I was actually like, yo, this shit's embarrassing. This pisser shit is not it. Bro, they turned it around, bro. They figured something out because
But you know, I didn't have a problem with Pisser 1 because it was the first
iteration.
It had its issues,
yeah.
but this is very first. And everybody's like, "Oh, DLSS is bigger," but I'm like, DLSS has been out since 2019,
and it had its issues when it first.
Like, what are we doing? You know, and it had its issues. You know, but just like anything else, you evolve the software. You come out with 2.0, 3.0. It's only going to get better and better. It's only going to get better and better. It's awesome. But I'm really impressed with it. Like, I waited till I got my Samsung S95F OLED to play Resident Evil.
Yeah.
And oh my God,
Resident Evil so good, bro.
Yeah,
Resident Evil makes you, bro. Resident Evil is one of them games that says, single player will always be dominant, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. That's one of them games, bro.
Gorgeous.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, I'll tell you what. Saros. I mean, I already had high expectation for it, right? Because it's a Sony first party game. I'm not shocked when they were asking, "Hey, what's the Metacritic you think it'll get?" I was like a 90.
Did you really say 90?
Yeah. Really thought it was going to get a 90, and it got a 90, and then
Returnal got
86. So yeah.
So
now here's the thing. I will say this, and I'm going to stand by this. For some reason, PlayStation games, there's only like one or two of their studios that can break into the 90s. Everybody else is going to be hamstrung at like an 89 or 88.
That's right.
Because of these reviewers, right? And it's just, I just don't get it. But only like Naughty Dog or Guerrilla Games can punch above that 90. And that's...
Did Insomniac do it?
No.
Didn't Spider-Man 2 get a 90?
No. Nope.
Maybe?
It was like an 89. It was like an 89. Yeah, it was like an 89. I'm telling you, man, this is just for whatever reason, man. It's just there'll be some stupid reviewer, man, that'll give it the game like a 70, and it'll pull that score down, man.
Bro, I'm getting tired of that shit, bro. Like IGN, don't you look fucking stupid now? Like everybody's giving it 9s, 8s.
I think the remaster got a 90. Right here.
Yeah,
No, Spider-Man 2 got a 90. Spider-Man 2 got a 90. Spider-Man 2.
It got a 90 Metacritic. Okay.
Yeah, I got a 90
Yeah, I
Metacritic.
thought it. I was like,
Spider-Man
yo,
2.
Wow, I thought it was 89. Well,
Yeah.
but it made it got some more reviews and pushed it up. Okay, that's but
But I know what
either
you mean,
way,
though.
either way it's a great score.
and it's
It's
got a 76 on PC. Fire.
Well, it was a bad port. I heard.
I know.
yeah,
I heard it
yeah.
was a bad port. I heard it was really bad
Well,
port.
yeah, and that's another thing with that was the whole issue with PC is, man, hey, it's a toss up, right? It's a coin flip on if you're going to get a good port or
Right.
not.
That's
So
true.
you can sit there and wait 2 years for a port, or wait a year or whatever for a port, and shit might be fucked up. After you spending all that money and you waiting all that time, and then you get a jacked up port, man, that has to sting.
We were talking about UE5 in the Discord, and people like, I'm tired of Unreal Engine 5. But I'm like, yo, Unreal Engine 5 is helping smaller developers achieve the fidelity of a AAA game with all the budget behind it. Because, dog, and I said, the one thing I said was developers fucking matter, bro. I remember saying, yo, let's see what the Coalition does. Let's see what The Witcher, let's see what CD Projekt Red does with their games using UE5. Then we'll see what Unreal Engine. But, bro, look at a team like Housemarque, bro. Now, they're not a big team. I guarantee the budget was a quarter of Spider-Man's. Like, look what they can achieve. And I'm not saying Saros is the most gorgeous game ever, but I'm telling you, like, it's a stable running game. It looks sharp. It's running smooth. Everybody's enjoying it. And I just think that's why I get pissed off when Sony cuts off these certain, like, yo, leave Bluepoint alone. Let these devs cook. Let them make game, bro. Housemarque is going to make games that they're comfortable with. And my thing with Bluepoint, I know I'm deviating here, but my thing with Bluepoint, it's like I never understood that. Like, why are you having them make shit, bro? They make remakes. This is what they've always done their whole fucking career. Like, go back. I mean, bro, they go back to the PS3. They've been making remakes their whole career, bro. So why are you all of a sudden having them make some shit? Anyway, my point is, dog, Saros, we have this thing where I was telling Moose, I said, a game of the year contender has to be a 90 and above. Do you guys agree?
No, there were.
No,
I mean,
no.
there were games.
What game has got game of the year?
Death Stranding, I think, was 80 something. In fact, it was like an 83, and it won. What was Death Stranding?
It won game of the year?
I think so. Am I wrong?
I want to say it was probably 86.
Was it? Or am I wrong?
We got what did it take?
Did it win game of the year?
89. Death Stranding 2.
Death Stranding, no. Death Stranding 1, though. Death Stranding 1. Death Stranding 1.
Oh, 1.
No, Death Stranding, yeah. On PS4, it was an 82.
82, yeah.
82.
The PS5 run. But my thing is, what is the criteria for you to get game of the year? You can't, like everybody saying, my point I'm saying is because Crimson Desert all of a sudden has, now people are liking it. Now it's so well. Now it has the potential. But in my opinion, a 78 can never.
I don't think Metacritic. Yeah, it plays a role, but I don't think the highest Metacritic game automatically wins. I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, but show me an example of a game that scored very low that.
No. You'll never get like
a 78,
like a low score. Yeah, no, those are not okay. I think 85 plus, anything 85 plus can be in the GOTY contention, right? It just may be a year where most games sit around the 86, 87 Metacritic. Not every year you're going to get 90 plus, Metacritic games. Sometimes it's just a year where it's just a bunch of bullshit put out or a bunch of mediocre games where they're not all standouts. With the GOTY discussion is usually around 5 games, right? Because they release like 50, 60 games a year. There's like 5 that are standouts. And so you select between those 5. And I don't think necessarily that just because it's the highest Metacritic win. I don't think that.
No, Astrobot didn't sell well. I thought Astrobot sold.
No, it sold like 2.5 million for a platform. Maybe it won game of the year, but it also got a 94.
Oh no, Shadows. When did win? No, I think Shadows like twice beat Death Stranding. So
yeah. That was Sekiro. Yeah,
Sekiro the one that Death. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was the lowest?
Right, that's what I'm trying. Like, bro, it's never happened.
Look at it. Look at It Takes Two and see what Metacritic scored.
What year did that win?
Like 3 years ago. like 3 years. I believe 3 years ago.
2023.
Yeah, because
It
you
Takes Two,
know, yeah, you know how they do it. They
88.
see what I'm saying. That's 88 in that one game of the year.
That's a good point. I forgot about that. Was wow. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
That one,
it's
huh?
not about the highest Metacritic score. It's about the reception. There's a lot of games that are 94 Metacritic, and then
And let me use AI for this shit.
Sekiro got 90.
see,
Let me use AI for
Astrobot
this
got
shit.
what, a 94, 93, 94?
That's fucking crazy if it did.
Yeah, I know it got mid 90s.
94. Yeah, 94.
94.
Wow.
Look, yeah,
Wow. That's
it got
Nintendo status, bro.
yeah, yeah. It got the same. That's the same that with God of War
God of
Ragnarok got.
War. Yep.
Yeah,
Wait, Ragnarok scored higher than 18?
I thought it did,
No.
or close to, or they're probably about the same. What did it get?
Wow. The same.
Same. I told you. I
Wow.
told you.
God of War. Hey, check this out, J-Dub. God of War 2, 93. God of War 3, 92.
Goldie,
Wow.
man. That's a Goldie studio. That's.
I think
In some,
Ascension's the
listen,
only one.
I think
So
Sony
they
Santa Monica, Naughty Dog.
the game that won Game of the Year with the lowest Metacritic was Dragon Age Inquisition, 85.
Hey, J-Dub said 85 and
Wow,
up.
I said
Yeah.
85 and
That's
up.
the lowest.
Wow,
Yep,
that's
85 and
interesting.
up.
Yo, shout out to AI. See, that would have took us decades to figure
It
that
would have
shit
taken
out.
decades. I just trumped it, and
That's
it,
Yeah.
fire.
it,
Yo,
it,
I like
it,
that. I like that.
yeah, it gave me the full list. But yeah,
Because think about it, 85 game on up is a must buy. That's a must buy score. Not saying that an 84 can't be a must buy, but let's face it, we got to stop somewhere, right? The threshold has to be somewhere. 85 on up is a guaranteed must buy game. You'll have a great time with it, and
I
it
like that
does what it set out
threshold.
to do.
I like that. I think
Yeah,
that's a fair
yeah.
threshold.
and these are the games with the highest Metacritic that got snubbed. Red Dead Redemption 2 with a 97.
Uncharted 4 better be there.
The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom lost with a 96 to Baldur's Gate, but Baldur's Gate
Wow.
also had a 96.
Wow.
Hades lost with a score 94. It lost to The Last of Us Part 2 with a 93.
Yep.
God of War Ragnarok with a 93, but it lost to Elden Ring, which had a 96. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate had a 92, but lost to Shadow Dice Twice, which had a 90.
See?
Yeah, so
Brother,
I
Uncharted
told
4
you.
lost to Overwatch. What did Overwatch
Yeah.
score?
Like a
oh
90.
man,
Was it
no, Overwatch had a
91?
91. Overwatch had a
91,
91.
yeah. I know because I was screaming, I was punching the TV, I was saying, this is some bullshit.
Me too, bro. That was a hard. I'm sorry. I still don't
That-
fucking.
But that was
But-
that was that live service bullshit
Yeah.
hype.
Wait,
That's what
wait.
happened.
Uncharted 4 had a 93. Overwatch had a what?
Yeah.
91.
91.
But it was that live service
Yeah.
push.
It was-
Remember, Overwatch
it
was really
something
popular.
that was different back. It was
It
different.
was
back then,
different.
Yeah.
It was when live service was like the big deal, and Overwatch was like that game.
Take a look at these cycles with the Game Awards. Every 4 years, it rotates. 1 year it's going to be an indie. The next, it's going to be like a shooter or something like that. The third year, they'll give you the goatee for what you think, like a God of War, something like that. And then after that, it's like it's going to recycle back.
So who's winning Game of the Year this year?
Uh,
No, I'm sorry.
man,
We
it's
know
too
who's winning.
early.
No,
no,
Grand Theft Auto?
I don't think
Grand Theft Auto?
I don't think it's going to win.
I don't know.
You don't think GTA is gonna win?
I mean,
Let me ask you this.
I gotta see it, bro.
You're
Let
fucking
me ask you
crazy,
this.
J Dub.
No, let me ask you
I don't
this.
know, man.
And I'm just asking because I can't remember. Did GTA 5 win Game of the Year? Look that up.
I don't think that was when
Shit, I
Keely
just
was
had it.
counting. Was he? Was he counting?
No.
No.
We still had the Game Awards still.
Man, did GTA 5?
Yeah, there you go. Puerto Rico got AI. Fuck that. I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
try to compete.
Yeah.
That was 2014 to
2013. 2013. Look and see who won the Game Awards in 2013.
Oh, Last of Us.
Okay.
The Last of
So
Yeah, The Last of Us.
No, that's a
Yeah.
valid point. That's a valid point, Jay. I'm just saying. I
it's
just
not.
don't.
It's not. What I'm
it's
saying.
not impossible.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, it's not a guaranteed lock just because it's the most anticipated game in history.
Mm.
It's not guaranteed because the way the Game Awards is, man, they'll give that shit to some fucking indie shit. Like it's just.
Well, we were trying to figure out what because they put 5 in the nominees, right? 5 get nominated.
Yeah, you got Wolverine, we got Phantom
Resident
Blade
Evil.
Zero left, we got
No.
Resident Evil.
So,
No. What's
wait,
going to be nominated? I'm
No,
asking you guys.
this was. Wait a minute. This was GTA 5, but GTA 5. Wait a minute. Why they put GTA 5 was released in 2013? So no. Okay, so never mind. GTA 5 was released in 2013, but it was eligible for the ceremony of 2014, but did not win. So it lost to Dragon Age. How the fuck
Okay.
GTA 5 lost to Dragon
I
Age?
lost in Dragon Age, bro. That's crazy. But that I'm kind of that's trying to make my point. Now let me
That's
ask you
wild.
guys this:
Wait a
the
minute, is this
bigger
on crack?
question, where do you think GTA's Metacritic will be? Because something tells me in the back of my head, I don't know why, but something tells me that Metacritic is going to be in the 80s.
Really?
And
I don't think so.
I don't know. It's
man.
because it's been delayed so long,
know.
and we've been waiting for so long, and sometimes when you're working on a game for so long, sometimes
I think it's gonna be a
I don't know,
95, man. I think it's gonna be a 95. And then the reason why I think it's gonna be a 95, because they're gonna hit all the right points. They're gonna get into politics. They're gonna hit all the right things. They're gonna hit all the right mannerisms of American culture. I think because it took so long, because like the last Grand Theft Auto and this one is so far apart. I
Yeah.
think this is gonna have.
a
It's just
15
gonna.
Puerto Rock, a 15-year difference.
Yes, I think it's gonna
That's
be
crazy.
I think
That's
it's gonna
nuts.
redefine. I think it's gonna. I think Grand Theft Auto. They're
Me
gonna
too.
redefine the genre to ways that they're gonna push the genre far ahead than it was already at, and I think everybody's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Can I tell you guys
Yo,
something? Puerto Rock,
I'm hyped. If I had, I say at least a 95.
easy.
I have a feeling.
But Puerto
I have
Rock,
a feeling
what-
Grand Theft Auto 6 is.
There's
gonna
no
be a
open
phenom.
world games, bro. Puerto Rock, think about it. Every time a developer tries to attempt to make an open world game where you drive around and do whatever you want, it always flops, janky, feels broken.
Yeah.
Think about it. What?
No.
Tell me. It can't be done. You need the budget. You need the fucking expertise of a rock. You can't do it.
Yeah, and I think Rockstar put so much money and time
So
because they
much.
know this is the only game they're gonna play because the online is gonna be ridiculous. I think this game's gonna be a phenom.
Yeah, but
this year.
Rockstar, we can't wait fucking 2 decades to play your game, bro. We can't.
Yeah,
man.
man.
it's
They
over.
listen.
Listen,
I'll be
It
honest.
is-
This will be the last GTA probably of our lifetime.
Bro, fucking
Probably.
crazy. Yo, Jay, don't say that shit.
Listen. They're not gonna make a GTA anytime soon after this
Yeah,
one. This is gonna be
yeah.
like 15, 20
Another
years.
20 years.
We'll be
Hey,
playing this.
we'll be pushing fucking 70, bro. That's crazy.
I mean, think about it. GTA 5 launched in 2013. It's
I
2016,
know, bro. On
I mean, it's
PS3.
2026.
It
It's-
launched
it's
on
13
PS3.
years.
That's crazy.
Nah, that's
13
fucking
years ago.
fucked, bro.
Yeah.
13 years ago.
Damn near 3 generations, man. Like, come on. Like,
Now, I'm sure they're gonna make another Red Dead in between. Sure,
True.
but you probably won't see another Grand Theft Auto 6 for 20 years.
Brother, how about Max Payne 4? You got Bully, you got all these other IPs
mean-
you can make.
They're not.
them days over, man.
Listen,
Them days
listen.
over.
So
GTA 5
Rockstar,
did change the game.
Rockstar did
on.
what Naughty Dog didn't want to do. Naughty Dog didn't want to change their identity. Naughty Dog didn't want to become a Rockstar. They wanted to keep making single player games, new IPs, all that stuff. Rockstar did what Naughty Dog didn't want to do. They made this hit, they made this online hit, and they said, you know what? This is us now.
That's it.
We're no
This is the
longer
company.
we're no longer the studio that's gonna create, Manhunt, Bully, The Warriors, Midnight Club. Remember, they
Yep.
made Midnight Club. That was
They-
their
You
game.
know, fire game.
All
fire
that
game.
shit is over with.
They used to put out
Naughty-
like 3 games a year on
Facts.
average. 3
3,
games a
4
year,
year
bro.
games, hell
Now
yeah.
they put out 1 every 15 years.
Yeah, so now they became that side service studio because they reached massive success. Naughty Dog said, "Nah, we're not going that direction. We want to still make single play games, new IPs, still continue some of the loved IPs we still have, finish their stories."
But
It's
can
just- it's the
I
te-
get what
it's
you
the
guys
te-
think will be nominated though? Can I because we're trying to because me
I
and
mean,
Moose
it's
were
hard
thinking
right now.
about
It's early in the year. but
what just what you know of because we said Resident Evil,
Resident Evil,
Resident Evil.
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
I would like
may-
Wolverine.
yeah, maybe Gears. If it releases early enough,
It looks good.
maybe Phantom Blade Zero.
I mean, there's
Shit,
some
maybe
good games.
Saros. I mean, Saros. Maybe it just depends. It just depends
There's some
on
good games, man. There's a lot
what
of good
games are
games.
going to release between like in that summer time frame. The
Yeah.
ones that we don't know.
How you guys feeling about 007? Can I ask you guys that? Not feeling it?
Mm.
No.
Wow.
I'm going to get it. It's just
It's not a day one for me.
I see a lot of jank.
I don't know what
in
it
the-
is.
in that.
What
It's
you
the
mean
jank.
single player, old school 007?
I know, no, but looking at the game, I see the game. It's not
It's not a
grabbing
big
me.
AAA.
I,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I looked at the videos. It's not
You
just.
saw those
I'll play it.
animations. You
It's
saw
just,
those
yeah,
animations.
I don't know what it is. It's just like it's just not grabbing me. I don't know what it
Really?
is, but
Brother, I'm so fucking excited for it. I
that's
can't
not
wait to
grabbing
play
me.
it.
I don't know what it is. I'm looking at it. I'm
Brother,
like, I'll play it eventually,
Well,
but
Puerto Rock, I don't need
it's
like
not a day
J-Dub
one
said.
for me.
J-Dub said it's not a big AAA. I don't need it to be that. I just need it to be
No.
like a game I play that
Let me put it
fulfills
this way.
that time period. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
see a game when I look at it. I see a game that
bro,
they're
you
gonna have to
can't
do a lot
compare
of.
everything to Uncharted, guys.
No,
Come on, bro.
I didn't say anything. I didn't even mention Uncharted.
Look at J-Dub, the
I-
animations.
I'm-
Come on, look at it.
I'm
I'm just
not
saying,
saying
man.
it. I'm not saying any of that. I didn't even say anything about Uncharted. When I look at 007, I see a game that's gonna need some post patches, and it's gonna be a better game 6 months later. I already see it. That's my
basically
opinion.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's the type of game that I look at. I'm like, this is like Crimson Desert. I have no issues with it, but I knew when I saw it, this is a game that's going to need at least 6 months. It's going to be a much better game 6 months later. And you know, I mean, granted, they did the updates faster than planned, but you saw the game looks better after their updates.
But
I see the same thing with
isn't that
007.
Can't we say that for every game? Every game gets better with time.
No, there's difference with minute differences. Like to me, like Final Fantasy, I will say that there's certain games that will be a completely different or a much better experience months later. There's games that are marginal with improvements, better framings, whatever. But then there are games that get overhauled, like the janky animations, like shit that like when you play it day one, you'll look at it and you get pissed off, like, yo, what the fuck, man? Like, what
Have
the
you guys
fuck's up
seen
with
the
this?
new
Really?
the new 007 trailer, like the newest one? Because the
I did.
animations look, bro, they
Okay,
look
Blaze.
smooth
Okay,
as fuck.
I don't know.
so Blaze. Here's the thing. I think
Listen,
I'm gonna be
I'll
honest.
play it, but it's not on my number one days. I'm just saying, I
What
can
do you
see
think it's gonna get Metacritic?
At best, 80. At best,
80, 81 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
79
Here's
to-
the thing.
I don't know.
It
It might be
it
great.
has some potential.
I'll play it.
But I think we're so spoiled with certain games. You can look and see how those animations look, and if those animations kind of look like, and they should spend a little bit more time kind of polishing this dude jumping over a car.
It'll
It
be
kind
alright.
of, it's like,
feel you.
I bet it's fine.
you know.
I'm not mad at it. I'm excited for
I
it
just
though.
like,
I'm
you
playing.
know,
Yeah.
I'm not, you know, I just say I'll just wait for it. I'll play in a couple of months. You know, I'll get around to it.
But I'll be honest with you about Crimson Desert, bro. Yeah, they fixed like
It looks fun now. I've seen a lot of updates.
Bro,
And I've
it's a
seen the
good game.
gameplay.
No,
I'm like,
so,
yo, like I
put
see a lot of
30
crazy
It's not the
shit. It
greatest
looks
game
fun,
ever, but it's a
but
good
it looks
game.
fun.
Yeah,
It looks
yeah.
really
Look,
fun.
I
It looks
put
really
30.
fun.
I've put so far. I've put like 30 hours into that game.
Oh, have you? You played it? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bought it day one, and I played it, but other shit started coming out, and I just kind of sidelined it because it's a big open world
It
game.
is.
That's
man.
why.
It's
That's
like,
another reason why I didn't
It's
play.
like I gotta set it to the side because it's too much other shit.
I
That's
need a
gonna take up my
period
time.
where,
Bro, it's
Yeah,
not
I
one of
need a-
those games you can go like you got to play that and that only.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
it's
how
like
that
it's a
That's why
200 hour. It's easily.
I need a lull.
Game.
I need
Yeah.
to play that game during a lull where there's
In the
like
summer,
a big open
maybe
gap.
in the summer, like when
Summer?
they don't really release stuff, then I'll go back to it or whatever. But
I mean, because you just got Pragmata just came out. Sorrows is coming out next week.
Yeah.
I'm
You guys
like,
play
shit.
Pragmata?
Not
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
I beat it. Great game.
So here's
Is
the thing.
it damn? Is it that short? Is it short? Is it a pretty
Bro.
short game?
12,
Yes,
15
it-
hours.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I could
like
fuck
that.
with that.
I like that. I like
could
that.
fuck with that.
Me too.
I could fuck with that. I could absolutely fuck with that.
I
Not
like
every
that.
game needs to be 30 hours. Some games you want
Bro,
like a
I'm
decent
with
amount
you,
of
Puerto
time,
Rock.
but like some games like 30, 40 hours, it gets like shit.
Now you want to talk about a bad game? I played Samsung and I beat it. That was a janky bad game.
Ooh, man.
But me and
But
Jack
we
got a
kinda-
bet to beat games, so I have to beat games. Like I have to or else I won't make it.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I ain't be no
man.
mid game, man.
I can't, man. I can't put
I
my
just beat it.
time.
Personally, I just tell myself, I'll come back to it.
I can't.
You know,
I'll be honest. Like I'll beat games, but if a game is really bad, I'll be like, I can't.
No,
put more
brother,
time
I don't
into
blame you.
this. And I'll
See,
just go.
But you guys, bro, listen, I like to smell the flower. Samsung, the highlights of that game are the driving in the city. Everything else is broken and janky. But the city itself, UE5, like that shit looks fucking spectacular. I'm just being honest, bro. The city.
It
I'm not
probably
talking
is,
about
but
the
I'm
fighting. No, it is
yeah.
gorgeous, bro. It's gorgeous.
But I'm
Real
like,
shit.
Nah. Like I'm good.
But see, you guys got that Sony fucking that cock ring around your dick, bro. Like, bro, you guys gotta open up, try other shit, man.
I do try other shit.
Hey,
You know, like,
Crimson
what is it?
Desert, right? Crimson
Like, what else?
Desert, you know. I'm playing Pragmata now.
I have to
Almost
look-
done
I
with
have to
that.
look
Like
at-
it's Resident Evil. You know,
Are you
it's-
buying Forza JW, right? Day one, right?
Forza?
To Japan.
That
What?
was,
Nah, this ain't JW anymore. I got it. What JW?
I'm gonna tell you why, Blaze. You know I'm a racing dude.
I know.
You know that's me. But I keep telling them, bro. It's like, you know the meme where the guy has the shirt on and he's holding the other shirt. It's the same thing, right?
In a different setting.
It's like the reason why people wanted it in Japan, right? Not because they wanted it, the mountains and stuff like that. They wanted to be able to drift. They want the Tokyo right?
drift.
It's really
They want that Tokyo drift.
They wanted the Tokyo drift. That's
with
that's
that
all
music, with that music in the background.
That's all we wanted. We didn't want none of the other shit. But when you look at all the other shit that they're showing you, it's literally the same fucking shit.
That's
it's
Mexico.
literally the same stuff.
What was it? What was
It's
it?
like-
It looks like DLC.
The open world.
That's what I keep saying. If
It's
it was
DLC.
me, if I'm Microsoft, I would say, hey, listen, how about I keep this as a live service game and I charge them $30
For a
for
map.
the major DLC for the location changes. Because that's really all it is, right? They just the same cars, the cars don't change from time to time, right? They don't change every year.
And you don't have to put it on Game Pass.
And you don't have to put in Game Pass. You can make
Because it's
$30, right?
Because it's DLC.
Twice a year. You can drop 2 DLCs a year. You know they're gonna charge $20 for the goddamn for the Hot Wheels shit, right? You know that's gonna come. That came in the last one. That came in the one previous before that. That's just what that is. Make your money off of that. The game isn't broken, so you don't really have to fix it. Just sell the locations. What's wrong with that?
I'm
But
shocked.
for you to charge $70 just for a location change, I'm kind of not saying I won't pick it up. It won't be day one for me.
Man,
Wow,
you're
that
playing
is
that.
shocking,
Stop
bro.
lying. You know you're playing that shit day one.
I'm buying
You a
the
racer
super
guy.
deluxe edition, J-Dub.
Man,
And matter of fact, J-Dub,
you a racer guy. This guy's
got the
lying.
fives.
This guy's
You got
trolling.
fives. You got
He's pulling a J Barry right now. I ain't
everybody
playing
in
Call
my
of Duty.
Discord, there's like 4 people trying to get me. They all bought wheels. They all bought wheels. They're like, Blaze, you gotta fucking play. They're playing Gran Turismo. They're playing
you
fucking
guys-
NASCAR.
That's a disease. You
Bro,
gotta figure that out.
So J-Dub, I'm trying to buy this
Y'all
wheel,
guys-
right?
You guys
And
are
the-
sick in the head.
And he's telling me just get the Logitech. It's $300, but he's got a Fanatec and it's like 800, and it has like the 8 nanometer. What do you call that?
Yeah, the 8 newton-meter of torque. Yeah.
So that's he's like, bro, I don't want to get the
Neutered.
bullshit one. I don't want to get no
You got
belt
neutered.
one. You know what I mean? So
Neuter meter.
J-Dub, sell me one. What the fuck, bro? Give me something.
So there's a reason he told you to go with Logitech. It's cheaper. It's a more entry level. You're gonna have the same amount of fun. You don't need the highest of the highest shit, right? To have fun with a game like that. You go the highest of the highest shit when you're into sim races. Once you get into sim racing,
I got you.
and take it
When you're
more,
ready to
then you're more
compete.
advanced. Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, man, you get you a $300 wheel and boot
Yo,
up
what's
Forza,
up, your
man,
boy?
you
What's
can-
up with your boy dating fucking Kardashian chick? What's going on? Yo,
so
what
listen,
happened? Lewis
here's
Hamilton,
the
what's he
thing.
doing, man?
After you
What's
done
going
dated
on here,
all the
man?
supermodels, right? After you
I'm
done
just
accomplished
saying.
everything in
Listen,
life,
man. Here we
sometimes
go.
you want to see. Sometimes you want to see, what the MILF life is like.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
Fire.
name me one man that dated Kim Kardashian and came out normal.
Hey,
Came
hold
out
on,
normal.
Listen,
That dude's
it's in
gonna be on heroin.
It's in
bro.
our
Watch.
nature, man. It's in our nature, man. We
That
we
dude
ignore
self-destruct.
everything, and we just
That
let
dude's
me-
gonna get
let me-
caught. He's
let
gonna
me
get caught drunk driving.
conquer-
Watch.
I know, man.
He's gonna get caught. He's gonna get caught driving. He's gonna end up on crack driving.
Hey,
That dude's
to
gonna
be
just-
fair,
he's gonna be
though-
on fentanyl, man.
To be fair, though,
Don't you be dating the Kardashians? You
first-
come
no,
out
no.
fucked up.
his first race after we found out, after it came out that he was dating her, he got on podium. After that, I was
all right.
pissed. After that, I was like, it was
He's
like that meme, like,
Don't worry.
okay, let me
He's
sit here.
already. already
as long
smoking
as he hitting
fentanyl.
podium, hey, listen.
He's gonna be hitting fentanyl next. That's
Wait,
what he
Soros is Soros better not be 6 hours. That's a joke, right? You guys are trolling.
No, don't listen. Don't listen to that.
I said that.
Returnal wasn't 6 hours.
Soros is 20 hours.
Yeah.
I won. Brother, Black Flag, what do you guys think? Just quick thoughts on that remake. Anybody?
I didn't like the first one. So I mean, it looked good. I streamed it live on air.
You guys look like some Ubisoft haters. Am I talking to them or no?
No, not really.
I
don't like how they ended up.
Ubisoft.
I sometimes wonder what happened to them. But I like the Assassin's Creed games generally.
I'm gonna tell you what happened to Ubisoft. The live service shit. They gave up on all the. It's just. I'm not gonna lie.
And they did too much open world. To
us hardcore, we remember the glory days of Rockstar when they used to actually output games, right? And some of these other, like, the live service has killed so many studios and it's so much to, like, and if you're not a live service gamer, like, you really,
and they moved away from linear gaming, like Splinter Cells.
The
Rainbow Six were linear.
The Rainbow Six. Right?
Rainbow Six was linear. They move away. They moved away from linear experiences.
They're trying to
they just
want to get all
either
the money
live service or sandbox.
Yeah.
And it's like, what happened to the linear experiences that was so engaging and great?
Yeah, Splinter Cell needs to come back. They're fucking bugging.
Yeah, they absolutely. It's insane.
They're bugging, bro.
Do you guys remember Rainbow Six Patriots?
Fire.
Patriots.
I remember on the bridge. It was canceled,
supposed
right?
to come out, and they canceled because after it was like a attack or something happened, and they ended up canceling the game. Yeah,
I forgot what developer that was. He was a well-known dev. Who the fuck was that?
Yeah.
I remember the trailer though. They were on the bridge fighting.
They were on the bridge, yeah. And that was, if I'm not mistaken, that was supposed to be a PS3. It was. They showed it off on PS3. I remember that, man. And they canceled that, and they.
I remember Rainbow Six Vegas.
You was playing exactly.
Vegas was fine.
Yeah,
it was fucking fire.
Me and Blaze, we used to play the Wildlands and Breakpoint all the time.
I got footage of me,
and it's like when are they gonna? Like, why they don't come out with a new next gen version of that? Like, they're just so focused on the live service. So honestly, Ubisoft,
like the Division. Division was a good franchise, but again,
Division 3 is being produced, and Division 2 still being up there. If you haven't played Division 2, they upgraded the lighting and the graphics. Go back, shit is fire.
Yeah,
shit is fire.
But because of, like you said, I guess the live service, instead of making it, and that's the thing I hate about live service, they always they want to get rid of shit. Because we got live service, we don't need to do these other things. Yeah. But the thing is, the other things that they did is what they made a name for.
Yeah,
that's like make live service additive.
What was it? X-Defiant flop.
Don't replace it. Yeah, X-Defiant flop.
Yep.
Yeah.
That shit killed them.
They should have never got rid of their linear experiences, man. They should have kept making linear experience games, man.
But I hate to say it, Far Cry, Assassin's Creed, those games sell so fucking well. We might be sick of them. We might not like them anymore, but those games sell really well, bro.
Yeah, well, we're not saying don't make those games. Just why did you stop making Splinter Cell? Why did you stop? Rainbow Six Siege fucked up everything.
Assassin's Creed is in the top 3 sales right now on Steam. Top 3 sales.
Yeah.
Top 3.
I gotta play Valhalla next.
Bro, you'll never finish it. Don't do it.
I have to.
Yeah, dude,
the last one I finished last year. I finished
Origins.
Odyssey. No, not Odyssey. I did Odyssey.
I like Origins over Odyssey, but I
did Origins because Origins was before. I'm doing them in order. So the next one's Valhalla now.
J-Dub, let me ask you a real question. Be honest now.
What up?
When's the last time you use this?
Mine's in storage.
I use it every day.
Mine's in storage.
Wait, really?
I just streamed. If you
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
I just streamed Flight Simulator. I've been on that shit.
I'll be honest. And now I'm kind of considering getting that game because of VR.
Oh man.
Yeah, Porter,
it looks good in VR.
You got VR, right?
Yeah, I got VR.
And it's in your storage.
Yeah.
Because
I only had a pack. I packed what at the time I thought I needed for like 1 or 2 months. So I wasn't gonna pack and bring my VR into my luggage.
Yo, can we play some golf, bro? We play some walkabout mini golf fire,
Yeah,
bro.
we can do that, man.
Nah, come on, yo.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we played.
Bro, me and J-Dub used to link up. Me and J-Dub played every fucking new free-to-play dead PC game. We used to, we tried them all, bro.
Brother, man, you think I got a PS5 Pro and this Samsung S95F to play whack-a-mole golf, dog?
No. Walkabout. It's called.
I don't care what. Listen,
mini golf, Puerto Rock, it's fire.
Nah, this is premium experiences,
brother.
only.
It's the best VR game. One of the best VR games.
I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. Don't give me that shit. Premium experiences.
Right? It's a premium game. Puerto Rock, you're old like me, bro. We need to play golf. Relax.
I'm not gonna disrespect my S95F with this. That shit will
See, he got bougie. Now he's bougie.
That shit won't even. I need that OLED light.
He got the QD OLED. Now he ready.
No. I got the OLED. I got that OLED. I'm team OLED now. You can't tell me nothing.
QD OLED now.
That S95F is nice, man. I was like,
what size you get?
I got a 55-inch.
My man, good for you. Congrats on that.
This is the man cave. Yeah, so I don't like a TV.
So you got your own man? Oh, bro. Now Puerto Rock. Now you're using the Puerto Rock. You're using the Puerto Rock background. Can I have the fucking poster, bro? You're not even gonna use it no more.
Oh no! Stop, dog, stop. The only reason why I have this background is because I don't have it. Like this is my room right now. Let me show you.
It got lost in shipping.
No, I have it. I hope not. God forbid.
Oh my god.
But this is my background. See?
Damn, that shit is white as hell.
Yeah, it's boring. But once I get all my shit, it's gonna be right there behind me. I'm gonna have all my other posters. So this. I just have this as a.
But bro, can we just make a trade, bro? You don't even respect the Vita. You don't even like that game, bro. Like, listen, let me have it. I love it. I'll put it right here, bro.
Listen, it's all about. I'll trade you. It's all about. Listen, it's like when PlayStation put their games on PC. You kind of lose your identity. Sure. Would it be better on PC because of graphics? Sure. Would my poster be better in your hands? Sure. But that is my identity now. It's a story. The story is to me. It's linked to me.
You know what the ironic part is, chat? I met this guy by him roasting me about my Vita games.
Roasting Vita. Yo,
and J-Dub, you know what I did? He said the Vita ain't got no games. You know what I did? I pulled out 150 Vita games. It was like, dude.
Yo, that dude dropped like 50 Vita, all multiplats.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Nah, I'm playing. What are we doing here?
No, facts.
No. But he did have a lot of games. I'm like, yo, this dude, like, I gave him respect. I'm like, yo, like, you did play your Vita. You can't say Vita fell. You can't say Vita fell because of you.
That wasn't my fault.
No, not your fault. You did your part.
Right.
Yeah.
My man played like Call of Duty. You like Call of Duty? Look at that. Wow, you can play Call of Duty. I started laughing.
Nobody, that shit was ass too.
Yeah. Yeah, you had to swipe up on the screen.
Bro, my god. Was it that bad? I didn't touch Vita.
Dog, they put a back touch screen on it. So like everything, it was so innovative. They thought that was gonna be the future, bro. But ain't nobody want to use touch controllers, bro. Nobody.
Yeah. They should have just done back paddles.
Yo, the biggest problem with the Vita was there was no clickable R3. You know what I mean? The click.
Really? Oh.
So you had to touch the front screen. That shit.
You had to touch the front screen.
Yeah.
But that takes your fingers off the thumb.
Right.
Thing.
Exactly.
That's not very intuitive.
Right.
Yeah.
They didn't think of shit like that, bro. I don't know.
Well, they didn't really look at the user experience of the UI and the user experience.
Yo,
and that's like stupid. Like, why wouldn't you put clickable thumbnail? That's like a normal thing now. That's like standard.
Yep.
Like, why will you get away from that? You can't get away from something that's a standard.
Here's the thing. Maybe at that time the tech wasn't there. Like they didn't have that.
Man, it was on the PS2.
They just pulled the Rumble is last gen bullshit. That's what they did.
Yeah.
You know, they probably tried to throw the save cost or whatever.
Bro, look at the you know, the difference. Yep. PSP, PS Vita, brother.
Yeah.
Brother, can I tell you though, that was an exciting time to walk in and buy a dedicated handheld with dedicated games. That'll never happen again.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna see that. Yeah.
You'll never see
anybody.
Yeah.
You'll never see that.
You're right. You know what? Nobody. You're right.
Not even Nintendo does that.
You're right.
Nintendo has it, but it's a hybrid.
Right.
But those days, like a dedicated pure handheld with its own exclusive, nah.
Bro, but I love that Puerto Rock. I love it.
It was a good time. It was the days because back then it was two different markets. You had your console market and you had the handheld market.
Yep.
You literally had two separate markets with exclusives. You know, PSP had their exclusives for the PSP
Yep.
And PS2, PS3 had their exclusives for the consoles. Nintendo did the same thing. It had exclusives for their consoles and they had exclusives for their handhelds. It was a lot of games, man. Especially
Yep.
if you were a handheld gamer too. Oh man, you had exclusives everywhere.
And those games back then was like what Blaze, if I remember, it was like $39.
Yeah,
39,
bro.
40, and up to 50.
Dog, you remember the?
Got great times, man. Great times for gaming, man. Exclusives everywhere, bro. Some
Oh,
top
and
killers,
then
competition.
can we talk about this one more thing too? Moots was saying he wouldn't be surprised if GTA's get spiked to $80 to $100 if they announce it, and nobody would complain about it.
I don't know
either.
about 100, but I could see 80 because Nintendo did 80.
Brother, Avowed was about to be 80. Remember?
Yeah. Outer Worlds 2.
Outer
It
Worlds,
was
sorry.
about to be 80, yeah.
Sorry,
Outer
yeah.
Worlds 2, yeah.
Okay,
But
okay. So
I could see if there's going to be a price increase this year or next year. Well, this year, I could see a couple of games doing it. I could see Grand Theft Auto be announced at $80. I can honestly see that, and people will buy it. They will absolutely buy it. I'll be honest, I'm buying it.
I'll
I'm
say
that.
this.
I'm that asshole. I'm that asshole.
You'd
Even
buy it?
okay,
I'm buying it.
yeah, we'd all
I'm
buy it.
buying
Let's
it.
face it.
I'm buying
Now,
it.
I will say this. I don't think they're gonna do that. I think
Yeah.
they're gonna launch it at regular $70, and only because they know the amount of money they're gonna pull in online and by selling.
Money MTX.
It's not like they'll nickel and dime you on the microtransactions, all that. They'll nickel and dime you. I think they don't need the money, and they're probably like, listen, this shit is going to give us a bajillion dollars anyway. Fuck it, let's just leave it at 70. We'll make up the money and all kind of
And
other
then what
avenues.
they'll do is they'll do because this is what they did with GT5 anyway. If you buy the game, they're gonna give you whatever GTA coins that it comes
Shark
with.
cards.
Shark cards, yeah,
Yeah.
the shark cards. Now the reason why GTA 5 sold so much is because it's better to rebuy the game
It's just cheaper
use
to
the
buy the
shark
game
cards
again. Yeah,
instead of buying the
You
shark
get
cards
the-
directly. So
exactly.
they'll just do that shit again.
Yeah,
People will be keep rebuying Grand Theft Auto 6 multiple times because you get the most amount of shark cards per purchase.
You
Yep.
think online will be there day one?
No. Hell no.
They didn't
never do
announce
that.
anything yet, though, right?
No,
No.
so the formula is already set. They released the game. They want you to play the single player, and then a month later, and I'll be honest. I know some people get pissed off because like I bought the game. You got to give me access day one, but I think it's brilliant for one thing. One, when the game launches, they know exactly the audience they have to cater to after the first month. So they're gonna get the servers up. You know what I'm saying? Because they see, oh shit, there's 25 million people who bought the game. They're gonna make sure the servers are ready to withstand that load. You can't do that day one. Servers could crash, and that could really give a bad reflection to the game. So they're gonna launch the game just like usual. You're gonna enjoy the single player because the single player is awesome anyway, right?
Yeah.
And as they see the sales going and they see the online interactivity, they see the player count, they will boost up their servers to really anticipate that load.
Yeah.
And then they'll launch the game a month later, but it will be able to handle the load.
Brother, that we
of all
were
those
crashing on
players.
GTA 5. I remember flying in,
Really?
crashing, I had to redo my
Yeah.
character multiple times
Yo,
when
it's
online
Now
came up.
remember, they're not going to be in a rush to deliver the online because they're still making money off of the current
And that's the other thing,
online,
yeah.
right?
I wonder
So
how they're gonna
it's
balance
not
that.
really
Like, is GTA 5 gonna merge with GTA 6,
concurrent.
or is it a totally different experience?
I think it'll be different, bro. That's how
I
they
don't-
make their
it-
money
it
all
would have
over
to-
again.
It kind of has to be different because if you
Yeah.
got two games, it's two different games. You know,
The
I don't know. They got to
engine,
balance.
yeah,
The engine
animation.
is different. The ray tracing, all that shit baked in.
It
It's
could
kind of
be.
baked in, so you kind of. But they may have just two, right? Like they'll have the one that they currently have, then they'll have the new one, and then eventually those people over here are going to migrate over to the new one into that crossover is going in.
There's a big bet in my Discord. This is the last question, guys. Then we'll get out of here. I asked a bunch of people, and it's kind of split. I did a poll. It's 50-50, literally, the last time I did this poll. Will Grand Theft Auto run at 60 FPS on a PS5?
Oh yeah. Oh
Yes,
yeah.
without a shadow of a doubt.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this
Oh,
would be
yeah.
the first time ever for a
That's-
Rockstar game.
For Yeah, I think so because the hardware is ready. At least on PS5 Pro.
The technology wasn't.
I don't think it
you.
matters to me. People are gonna buy it regardless. I don't think it matters.
It's gonna at a minimum, PS5 Pro is gonna have it at 60.
Yeah.
720p 60.
Okay, no, I don't think it's gonna
Well,
even be. I don't.
It has PSSR.
Remember,
so
it's the upscaling now. So that's the world. Like back then, like with the PS4 and older systems, it wasn't about upscaling. It was about native resolution. You understand what I'm saying? Now
I love the confidence. I hope you guys are right, bro.
We're not in that world no more. We're not in that world no more. We're in the upscaling world. PS5 Pro's a beast.
Everything's
gonna run at
scalable.
60. Yeah, it's gonna run. It's gonna run at 60. They're gonna have at least at a minimum. They're gonna have a performance mode at 60.
Blake,
How much they have to cut back or what they got to do to get it.
I mean,
there's
people adamant that they think there's no fucking way. There's like $100 bets in my disc. Like they think.
Why not though? But why not? I don't understand why not though.
And I agree with.
I could maybe understand the PS5 and the Series X, maybe, but not the Pro.
But they showed it. They showed the game off running on the PS5, right, on the base PS5.
Yeah,
and nobody complained. It looked amazing. It ran. I didn't see any frame drops or anything. So it's like, what? Why is this?
Like, if this game cannot run at 60 on the Pro, then how powerful of a PC do you need to run the game at 60?
Yeah. And it's,
are you talking about the game? The game's going to cater to the most highest segment of, or the lowest segment, the most lowest segment of the PC elite gamers to get it run at 60. I don't think they're going to do that.
Listen, I hope you guys are right. I personally think it won't.
I'm not. I personally think I don't see.
Won't.
But why would I? Why wouldn't it run at 60?
It's the GPUs. It's not that. I don't think it's the GPU. I think they could. It's the CPU that worries me.
But why? So what game?
So GTA the only game.
But why? Yeah, like what game? What game is locked 30 on the Pro? What game that's out there right now?
What game is doing what Grand Theft? Yeah, but what game at the scale and at the fidelity is doing what Grand Theft Auto? And the answer is none, though. Honest, we got to be honest, none.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you this: we gotta see the actual gameplay and see. Right?
Now, if this was like the Decima engine. If this was like a first-party Sony game and then they showed off some crazy, then I would be more confident. But
what engine are they using though?
It's their. I forgot. I don't
know. Rage.
I don't know.
I hope you guys are right. I really.
But I'm gonna say this: if you can't run it on the PS5 Pro, I'm saying the Pro at 60. Then what type of hardware do you need? Because that means there's going to be a lot of PCs that can't run it at 60 unless you put like low, medium, like low settings across the board and make the game look like shit.
And let's face it, this game is made for PS5 and the Xbox,
guarantee
right? This generation, it's made for that. It's not made for anything beyond that. They had the hardware in their hands before the generation even started. They make the game for the hardware that's there, not for the future shit, right? So for them not to be able to, the whole purpose of having this current gen is the features, the instant loading because of the SSD, the 3D audio, and the 60 frames, right? Having a performance mode capability. We didn't have that prior.
That's true. That's true.
And to be honest, looking at it from the company perspective, I have a feeling it's going to have a performance mode on the Series X and Series S. Because imagine if Rockstar launches the game, because this entire gen, because let's put it this way, this gen is different. Almost every game has a performance mode on PlayStation.
Every game. Yeah.
And you're right. Game. We're in a new gen, bro. There was no upscaling back then. You're right.
There was no upscaling. Also, 30 games for like high demanding first party games was normal, even for PlayStation first party. The Last of Us, Uncharted. That's not the case now.
Yeah.
Like there is no lock 30 game, no performance mode first party game on PlayStation. It doesn't exist.
Listen,
60 frames is the norm now.
Yeah.
So Rockstar to come out of the norm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Rockstar
Crimson
to come
Desert
out
is a big open world game, right? With a ton of, and it's 60. So I'm just.
But that's more vegetative. There's so much lighting and reflections.
But look at it this way. Look at it this way.
I'm being optimistic. So if I'm wrong, I feel better. I'm like, let's go.
But look at it this way. Look at it this way. When Grand Theft Auto 5 came out and Red Dead 2 came out at 30 FPS, it was among titles that were 30 FPS. That was the norm for these big titles with great graphics. Horizon Zero Dawn, Spider-Man was
Valid
30
point.
FPS.
No, valid.
God of War was 30 FPS. Last of Us 2 was 30 FPS. Ghost of Tsushima was 30 FPS.
No, it's so
Witcher
valid.
was 30 FPS. It was normal. That's not normal now.
That's not the
Witcher 4
standard
is not
anymore.
going to be 30 FPS. That's going to be 60.
No, that's a
God of
valid
War,
point,
you see
bro.
what I'm saying? God of War, high-profile titles are 60 FPS now. Or at least 60 FPS performance mode, minimum. So 30 FPS locked, and that's the only thing you can do is not the norm this gen. So for Grand
when I saw
Theft
Grand Theft
Auto to come
Auto,
out and say, hey, we're locked 30 and that's it, they're gonna get some criticisms, I think.
look, when I saw Grand Theft Auto trailer, it looked good, but it was nothing that I thought to myself that said, "Man, this thing is not going to be able to run like." I just didn't see that. I just didn't,
I don't know. I
for
think it's
whatever
gonna be
reason, I
fun.
just didn't see that in the graphics. I think
It's
it
definitely
looked
gonna be 60 on the Pro
Shit,
performance
I
option.
think that shit looks
but
crazy.
I would not be surprised if PS5 and the Series X have performance mode. Maybe some
Brother.
concessions, but I would not be surprised.
I hope you're right, bro.
Lower density population, things like that.
Yeah, and why would they make a game, right, that can't do what they sought out to do? I just don't. This is Rockstar here. This is not like the janky. This is not the janky people that just kind of put some shit out.
And
Like
these are lead developers.
these are the
too.
naughty. Yeah, these are the naughty dogs of the industry, right?
And you know what, J
Naughty
Dub,
Dog.
and to
Naughty
lean
Dogs in the
into lean what you're saying. How can you take 15 years and then put out a game?
and deliver 30 FPS. They're gonna
Right.
get
Yeah,
backlash.
yeah.
They're gonna get
That's-
backlash.
Yeah.
They're gonna get backlash. They're gonna
Yeah.
get some huge backlash.
Wait, so you took
Some people-
15
I
years
Some
and your game's
people
not
they
polished?
will say,
Yeah.
I will just
That's
sit
what's
on the
gonna happen.
sideline and wait a couple of years for the PC version. I'm not
That's
playing
what's-
at fucking 30. There'll be a lot of people who say that.
That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. They
Yeah.
will get back. So that's why I
They
would not
don't
be
want the
surprised.
conversation to be on that. They don't want the negative publicity to be on that.
I
They know how
agree.
petty we
You guys
are.
are making good
I think
points.
so.
Yep.
They know how
I
petty we
think.
are.
I think I would not be surprised if the PS5 and the Series X is also performance mode 60 FPS.
Yeah.
I think lock 30, no performance mode. Oh man,
Yeah.
bro, that would be a lot of negativity.
I don't think anybody's
across
gonna
the
give a fuck either way. Like all the people saying, "I'm gonna wait till it comes to PC." Good luck to you, because guess
Yeah.
what? I'm gonna be balls deep in
I
that
think,
shit.
I
day
think, I
one.
think a lot of people are still gonna play it, but there's
Hell
gonna be a lot of
yeah.
negativity.
Yeah.
And then you know how negativity goes viral. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy, man.
But the casuals are
Well,
gonna be like, "Wait, what?"
I will
cares?
say this though. I will say this. Let's say it does come out 30. The only saving grace would be that next generation is coming up sooner rather than later. So
And that's a
like
great way to push your PS6.
PS6 may come out, the following year. Or
Think
the year
about it.
after, so.
Hey, what is the best way to promote? Hey, Grand Theft Auto played at 60 FPS. Boom! Like that's another way to
Yeah,
promote.
but it's
Uh,
they'll still receive that backlash.
that's a
'cause
lot.
it's like,
That's a lot of negativity.
I got my Pro now. I spent the money for that shit now. I don't
Yeah,
wanna-
like you better give me my pistol.
by the time the
2.0
PS6
treatment.
comes, I'm not even gonna think about fucking Grand Theft Auto. I'm gonna be on to the next game, right?
especially my pistol 2.0. You better.
You see what I'm saying?
Are they saying
I-
are they saying the PS5 Pro still a paperweight now?
Come on, man.
Nah, of course not.
yeah.
They knew
Listen,
it wasn't, but
The Pro is now
It's
always
undeniable
being
now.
compared to
They
PC.
can't- yeah,
They're always
yeah.
comparing the Pro to PC. Like the Pro doesn't get compared to consoles no more.
yep.
So I'm like, it won. It's already like when consoles is no longer part of the conversation with the Pro. It's always PC. It's a run. It did its job.
Look,
It is
look,
now.
Look for the Rock. Look,
what's up?
look all the tears that the PC guys were crying about when Cyberpunk updated that patch.
Oh
And,
man.
and it was like, no, that game don't look like that on the Pro.
That's a PC with a mod.
mods. Digital
That
Fox
was
said,
crazy.
"Nope, that's the Pro.
That was the best advertisement ever.
yeah.
That was like a blind taste test.
Yeah.
Bro, Cyberpunk looks crazy.
So many PC dudes, man, they took L's. Shout out to my brother Hard 8, man. Man, he took a big L, man.
Why? What'd he say?
Because he was
He's
one
like,
of many.
There's one with a mod. That's
with a
that's
mod. That's the
version with a
Clearwater
mod.
mod. That's
And
the
the dude
Clearwater
just booted
mod.
up his PS5 Pro and showed it. It was like, this is the shit. Did you find
I told you,
was
PC
like,
gamers pretty much
Yeah.
sold the PS5 Pro with
Yeah.
that because it was a blind
Yeah.
taste test.
Yep.
Then
Wow,
they
that's
failed.
fucking crazy.
They
bro.
confused the game running
They
a PS5
thought
Pro
it was-
with
yep.
PC And there's no taking it
It
back.
was just a pro. Yep.
So
And now they
there's no
can't
taking
be
it back,
like,
so-
I was just joking. Nah,
yeah, too
it
late.
is what it
You already
is.
sold
Yep.
it.
I gotta
Now,
boot up
is it-
Cyberpunk. I gotta see what it's in for.
Now, is it worth $900? That's a eye to the beholder.
No. Here's the thing. I don't even buy that excuse for the Rock because it's like the Pro been at
I
$699
agree.
for a year and a half.
And they
Shut the
said it
fuck
wasn't
up.
worth it. And they said it
Don't-
wasn't worth it
And
then.
then-
Yeah, exactly. Don't
I know,
if you
back
didn't
then.
want it at $699, shut the fuck up now. Don't come crying.
Not only
out
that,
all this time.
They were selling it for $650 during the holidays.
Exactly.
And I told people, buy the shit now. It's $650.
Listen, they knew GTA 6 was coming. They knew Wolverine was coming. They knew all these games were coming. It's like, hey, you better get it. But you waited, and everything happens in the world and shit.
Bro, and then the whole pulling the plug on PC, and what I mean, that was another big push.
Oh, that really killed them there. That really killed them there.
Yep.
They really thought, well, those cents. I'll just wait for it to come to PC, and now they know it's not coming to PC. Now, fuck.
Like,
I can't wait till the price go. I can't wait till price go back down.
I love the damage control, but Sony didn't confirm. I'm like, listen, you listen. I don't know what to tell you. Listen, you can hit F5 refresh every 5 minutes if you want to. I'm gonna be playing Saros next week. So
listen,
you
all they
gotta
do. All they gotta do is look at Ghost of Yotai, right? That should have been on PC by now.
Already, yeah.
Right? So it's like that.
The Astrobot should have been on PC. That came out in 2024.
Damn, they fucked up. Did they miss out on Demon and Demon Souls and Gran Turismo? And damn, they fucked up.
Yeah, they ain't. Yep.
So, listen. If the PC
D&D
gamers want
is coming soon.
If they want to stand by on, well, Sony didn't confirm. I'm like, fine, that's on you. Hit F5. Keep hitting F5.
Yeah.
Refresh your Twitter. Maybe one day you'll see that announcement. Until then,
me, that was the most gratifying. I can't even tell you, because you spend this money, people are critiquing. You're a fucking idiot. You just bought a doorstop. It's like, bro. It was just the most. I'm like, yo, finally doing the right thing. It's okay. Like, I love the fact that they walked it back. It's okay to walk it back, bro. Yeah. Do the right thing, bro. Do the right thing.
Listen, companies gonna do what they're gonna do. They got shareholders. They got guys who aren't even gamers. They're financial analysts. They do all this shit. They experimented. I'm glad they came back to their senses.
Yeah.
They had their cell processor moment.
In fact.
It happens.
The cell processor. Well, I'm still in that joint.
But at least they walked it back instead of double down like what Xbox did. They say, we're gonna run this. We're gonna draw this back.
The stubbornness, like, no, we believe in this way. We're doing it.
Yeah, they didn't. They weren't stubborn. At least they walked it back, and And then it seems like they're slowing down with the live service, being more cautious.
Yeah.
Because you just can't green light 10 live service games, man. That shit's crazy, man.
Bro.
Well, it went from. Started out, they said 12, and then they walked it back to 6.
Yeah.
They've put out 3 so far: Helldivers, Concord, which flopped, and then Marathon.
Yeah,
and it probably maybe
right now. I think they only have 2 right now.
Oh no,
right?
no.
They got
they have the Horizon,
Horizon Fair Game and Gummy Bears.
I was in it. Yeah, I was in the alpha with that, and
I played the alpha. That shit's rough. That
you did?
Of what? Gathering?
Gathering.
The Hunter's
What's wrong
Gathering.
with it?
Everything.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
He said everything.
J-Dub, I'm telling you right now.
The graphics is insane to me. That shit was crazy.
Isn't it cartoony?
Sony stealth dropped.
It
isn't
is
like that
cartoony,
Fortnite graphics type shit?
Yeah. But hear me out, Puerto Rock.
That's why I can't fuck with that shit, bro.
Yeah, here's the thing. When you look at the trailer and when you playing it on your TV, the graphic, it's still like you can still tell it's Horizon. Like it's they polished the graphics on it where it's cartoony, but it's a sheen of like almost I don't know how to put it in words. It's like it's still a sheen of like realism. Like it's cartoony, but it's a little bit like it's that polish of realism on it, and it's like, especially with the animation, it's like
sounds like a half-ass meal.
No, it's not though. You just got to see it. I can't. You just got to see it, and then you be like,
man,
oh, okay.
That
It's
shit
not.
looks like
It's not.
shit.
Okay, but Jada,
okay.
let me ask you something.
If
You got
Sony
Looks
would have
like
made,
Fort.
if Sony would have
That's
made
that.
Fortnite, that's how it would have been. If
That's that
Sony would have
Fortnite.
made Fortnite,
That's
fine,
that Fortnite purple looking character
brother.
bullshit that I can't
Listen,
stand.
yeah.
that game
Mhm.
got stealth dropped. They didn't even give it a fucking. They had a state of play and they stealth dropped it
It's
before the
out.
state of play.
That game is out.
No, but they stealth
No,
dropped
no, no,
breaking
no.
news.
It was
They
it was the alpha. They
yeah.
allowed
Oh,
you
okay.
to try.
Listen to me,
Some
J
people
Dub.
to try the alpha.
You got
Mhm.
Decima engine. You got one of the most unique, most beautiful engines in the world. Horizon.
It's using the Decima engine.
I understand, but you go and you deviate and make a fucking cartoon instead of using
That's like
the
Avowed.
graphic.
They gave it the Avowed treatment.
J Dub, you just you make Horizon look like Horizon, not Fortnite.
They gave it the Avowed treatment. Remember
yeah,
when
but
Avowed was first announced, and then we got what we
Right.
got.
but
They
but
pulled
you
that
can't
bullshit.
But Blaze, you know why you can't do that? Remember, it's a live service game. That game potentially is going everywhere.
Yeah, they need that easier
You can't do that.
palette.
You can't run that shit on fucking. You can't run Horizon Burning Shores on fucking Series S. You
Well,
just
then no,
can't.
hey, then you can't play it. Sorry,
Is Hunter Gathering going on Xbox?
Well, it's a lot. I'm just assuming it is. It's a live
Oh,
service game.
I
J-Dub,
hope
don't
not,
be
man.
sa-
Didn't
I
I
they
won't
hope
say
be
not,
live service
God.
game? Didn't
J-Dub,
they
I
say hold
guarantee.
on, hold on?
Man,
Didn't
I
they
hope
say live
it's.
service?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got
Yeah,
this
but
more
they
about what
mentioned
they
mostly
Yeah, no.
said.
PC. They mostly mentioned PC though.
That
Okay,
game's
no,
getting
yeah,
canceled.
good,
That
Yeah,
game's
good,
getting
good.
canceled, Jada. You heard it here.
Okay, that's
Hunter's
fine.
Gathering. You think it'll
Hundred
last
percent,
3
100%.
months?
Not
You
Yeah,
think
I
canceled,
play.
what is it?
Yeah.
From what you played, does it look like it has staying power?
brother. It's dead on arrival.
Okay, again, to each his own. I played it and I enjoyed it. I'm
No,
not
no, but
saying
I'm
it's.
saying, do you think it could get
I think it
concorded?
has some. I mean, I think it has the potential. I think it has the potential to. But
Keep
it's
people alive.
to each
That
his
shit's
own.
gonna get
See, no.
that shit's
Here's the thing.
concorded. It's gonna
Here's
be
the
a
thing with live
concord.
service, right? Here's the thing with live service.
Yeah.
It's so subjective. You got
Yeah.
people that like me and my crew, right? We're on a marathon every fucking week. But then you got people that are like, I don't like live service. I'm not on it. But then they go and play another live service game that's not from Sony, right? So
Yeah.
it's that's why I don't. When it comes to
You
live
saying
service
they pick
shit,
and choose?
I stay away. No, I stay away from like the sales talk or whatever. I just give you my personal opinion on it, and then I keep it
Yeah,
moving
yeah.
because
I'm
it's
not
all
busting you.
subjective.
I'm just
Like
giving you
like
my
like
opinion,
for
bro. That's all.
example, we were on Arc Raiders, right? We were on Arc Raiders fucking heavy, but there was a lot of people. Oh, I don't want to play that fucking. I don't want to play that live service shit. Okay, cool, but people still playing, Arc Raiders. It's like it's.
We
I'm
were
not.
on that heavy.
I
Holy
don't. Yeah,
fuck.
I do not. I do not argue when it comes to live service, brother. I do not because a lot of people they don't fuck with live service games, and some people they do fuck with it, and
No, and some people
it's
hit or
all
miss.
subjective.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
all
it's
subjective.
that's why it's all subjective.
No,
So
J
you'll
Dub,
never
I'm
get
not.
me arguing over live service
And
at all
J Dub,
because
I'm
it's
not wishing the death of this game. I'm just telling you from my perspective. It's like, brother, I just don't think it's gonna work, bro. The other
yeah.
Horizon
Listen,
game, what was the other one?
which one?
The other mobile game. Is it a Horizon mobile
Was it
game?
mobile or are you talking about the VR? Call of
No,
the
no, no.
Wild.
The other Horizon game. Chat, help me out. It looks more like Horizon, free to play. I think isn't a mobile game, mobile and PC. They announced it for.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The one
Uh,
that you play on PC and mobile.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That
That by
looks more like
NextCon or
that looks
whatever.
more like Horizon. That looks way
I know
better
what you're
than
talking
that.
about. Because there is a mobile version of Horizon.
Anyway, brother, look, like I said, some people, bro, I might not like it, you might not like it, Porter, but there's an audience for everything, bro. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, brother, I think Concord flopped. I thought it was trash, but at the end of the day, Concord was extremely polished. Like, Concord was so polished. There was nothing wrong gameplay wise. It ran well. It just it was
listen, graphics and gameplay wise, it was there.
It was a polished turd.
It's just. I'll be honest. It's really just
It was a nice looking turd.
And I know Portorock's sitting there like, yeah, you like these multiplayer games now, bitch. Like, I already know he was loving this shit.
No, you always love multiplayer games. I know that. But I just think right now, like I said before, and I said this 100 times, the way the multiplayer games that we played back in the day, or that environment, right? The environment
they don't
we were in
exist.
with multiplayer game,
They don't exist
there
anymore.
was room to do that because multiplayer games was not long term enduring. Like you always wanted like the new latest thing. But once Fortnite and these battle royales came, and now they're like, hey, we're gonna create a multiplayer game, but that shit is never going away. It's always gonna be here. We're always gonna update it. And once gamers started gravitating to that, it's really hard to fit new games unless it does something breakout unique. It's really hard to fit new multiplayer games that is just like or even if it's good, but I'd rather still play Fortnite because I put thousands of hours and
You got all
thousands of
your
dollars into it.
skins. Yeah.
You know. So when you have multiple live service games that are literally 10 years old, 15 years old,
It's
12
hard to
years old,
compete with that.
9, it's hard to come out with a new game and say play this instead of all the shit you're already
Right.
playing because people are going to be like, what do you have?
Unless it's innovative in a way where
it has
you're
to
like,
be it has to be something innovative,
Yeah.
unique, whatever. It can't just be something similar. You got to come out with something new, unique, and I think that's what Helldivers did. Helldivers 2 did that.
Helldivers is so. I gotta jump back on that. I've been dying to get back on that game, bro. God damn. You know, I got 700 hours in Arc Raiders. It got so still to me. Now they're dropping a new map, J-Dub. I don't know if you've seen it. It's like the ocean. It's like an ocean map.
Yeah.
So I'll jump back on and see what it's in for. But you know what I mean?
But Blaze, you know what? One thing about me is, you know how like what Porter Rock just said, how like everyone has their base live service game that they play. They may go and try other things, but they all come back home to their default, whether it's COD, whether it's Fortnite.
What is your
whatever.
base?
My base at one time it was
Helldivers, right?
Helldivers 2.
Hell yeah.
I fucking 1,000 hours probably in that shit between the PC and the PS5. But I'm not. I wouldn't say. Well, maybe GT, maybe Gran Turismo is my. But I got
definitely.
I don't
Gran
look
Turismo.
at stuff like that. I don't really look at live, even though it's a live service. I don't look at it like a live service. When you talk like COD, I play COD every so many years. Other than that, I don't fool with it. I played Battlefield, when it came out. But then again, it didn't become my main. And so I think there's still, for me, a gamer like me, there's still opportunity for me to find another main or to have that. But for the most part, for people, like take Mooch. COD is his main, right? He'll try other things, but he's going back to COD no matter what. I think you'll never get those guys. You're never gonna get those guys. GTA 6 is gonna come out with its online. You're never gonna get those. GTA 6 can't even get those guys. GTA 6 or GTA.
Hey, your boy Blaze got mooch off. Hey, your boy Blaze got mooch off COD. I bashed Call of Duty for 3 months straight live while he's not playing it. Like, ask him. He's a prestige. He hasn't even ask him.
But when a new COD comes out, right?
Oh yeah. He's going back.
He'll be back. You see
He'll
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just.
No, yeah, right. No, you're 100%. No, that's a great point. That's a great point.
Now, here's the thing. I think what Sony, and not just Sony, but other people are trying to do, they're like, listen, those top 10 live service games or the top 20, they're going to be there. You're not going to knock them off of their porch. But fuck, if we can get number 21, if we can get number 22, and they stay there, that's enough money. With just that little bit, that's enough money
like
to make. Like Helldivers. It didn't knock COD off his perch or anything like that. But guess what? It's somewhere like number 17 or 18 or 20. And it's enough where it's enough revenue coming in, where it's worth it. It's enough profit there. And it's enough to keep the and I mean, I'll be honest, I'm thinking back 2-3 generations. PlayStation has never had a big base on, as much as we Blaze, we enjoyed the SOCOMs, we enjoyed the Resistance, stuff like that. PlayStation was never not known for their shooters. Call of Duty was their shooter. Other shooters are their shooters because that's why the bulk of the people were. We didn't grow up with like that. Now, Xbox, on the other hand, they started off with their shooter, right? That was their defining entry into gaming, was a shooter. And they've just always had nothing but shooters. So that's why it was known as the shooter box. PlayStation was never the shooter box.
They were everything. They were everything box, to be fair.
They were kind of everything,
yeah.
but also PlayStation has kind of horned itself into where the GOATys is that single player story driven experience. That is the face of PlayStation.
The best experience is just
that's what it's defining.
Listen, as I get older, Puerto Rock, listen, if you hear me on Twitch, I'm losing my mind. I'm getting too old for this shit, honestly. As I get older, I'm starting to lean towards just playing a nice single player game, enjoying it.
Tell you, man. Yeah. This is good for your blood pressure.
Yeah.
So here's the problem with that. Here's the problem. I mean, I'm seeing now. They're far and few in between, right? That means we don't get them all the time. And so in the meantime, they're saying, hey, listen, we'll fill that empty time in
Yep.
between your single player goatees. We'll fill that with some live service stuff
True.
that maybe we can get some more money out of you, and maybe you can spend some more time playing this. And I get it. Now, I'm coming from a businessman perspective. But as a gamer, if you're not really into the live service shit, then it's all a turnoff for you.
Yeah, I think Puerto Rico, you need to, come play some Arc Raiders. Come chill out. You know what I mean? Extract. Yo, me and Mooch and J Dub were on that shit heavy.
No,
For like,
we was on there religiously.
Listen,
My
God bless,
God.
and God bless you. I thank you for your service.
You're missing out, P-Rock.
No, I
P-Rock, you got
absolutely
you
not.
getting 2 games a year at this rate.
Listen. I'm playing all single player games across the board, and I'm loving all of it. Man, RE9 is great. Pragmata is awesome. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm about to. Pragmata looks awesome, so I'm looking forward to that. But right now, my focus is on Sorrowos. After
Yeah.
Saros, I'll probably pick up Pragmata, and then I gotta look at some of my backlog because I got a lot of backlog games. that I
Bro,
gotta
my
play.
God,
That's
dog.
amazing.
Backlog
got
is
to.
crazy.
Yo, it's crazy. It is crazy. I recently beat Ninja Gaiden 4.
Fire.
You know,
Fire. Tough
it was
game.
a good
Tough
game.
game.
Yeah, tough game. But
Oh,
it brought back that good Ninja Gaiden stuff, like that
did you?
classic Ninja Gaiden combat.
Yeah. Hey, Puerto Rock, did
Dug it
you
there.
see? What was the? Is it Team Ninja? Not Team Ninja. The
I gotta do
PlayStation
Neo
exclusive.
3.
Neo 3. Neo 3.
I
That's
gotta
what I
get
was.
that. That's another one that's on my list. I gotta catch up
So
to, man.
they
Oh
said
shit.
that I was reading the from their financial thing, and they said that game exceeded their expectation. They made a shitload of money, and
Which one?
it sold Neo 3.
Wow.
It sold. They said it did more than all of their previous ventures.
Good for them.
So I'm
Good
like,
for them.
shit.
Good for
Yeah.
them.
I think they need to
Now
update their engine though. That's my only gripe with Neo. Update your fucking engine, please.
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Yeah, Team Ninja.
That's just what they do. They're
I
not
know.
going to change that.
They're
Even
not the
brother, I
most
know.
technically advanced.
No,
Yeah,
what was
it
the
doesn't
other
matter.
game? That kid, the Rise of the Ronin. Like update
Yeah,
your
Rise of the
fucking
Ronin.
engine.
Yeah.
But cool. Gameplay, they goated. They goated with gameplay.
They remind me of Bethesda with their fucking RPGs. Like they just got the fucking dog shit engine that they don't want to get rid of, man. And it's just like,
Brother, you know what I hope? I hope the Decima engine becomes like a
nah.
UE5.
I
It's
hope
not.
no. I don't. No,
It's
I don't
not.
want it to. I
It's
don't want it
not.
to. I don't
But
want
J
it
I don't
Dub,
wanna
think
do
of
it. I don't.
how
because
much
you don't.
better experiences we'll have,
Yeah,
bro.
no, but the thing is, that means you put Gorilla in a position
Mhm.
where they now have to worry about updating the engine
Support
to
the
cater to the
engine.
industry.
Now they're an
No,
engine supporter, right?
you know what?
They're become a
Internal
Epic.
to Sony Studios, like if you know, and I can't speak on behalf of the developers, but like let's say Housemarque. If Housemarque be like, you know what, we're not gonna do Unreal Engine 5 no more, we're gonna go Decima, I would love that.
That'd be crazy. I'm surprised they don't though.
Things like that. You know,
Well,
I guess.
okay. So here's the thing: some engines don't support everything that a developer needs
Right.
or
Yeah,
like, given
that's
their
not
particular
possible. Yeah.
game, right?
Yeah.
And the skill
Um.
sets, what they
Yep.
know, what they want to
Yep.
do. Yeah. Some
That,
engines cater to
that
more what they
that's
want. It's true.
that's why I'm really trying to figure out with this Fable how it's going to turn out,
Man, I
because
don't give
these
a fuck about
guys.
Fable, man.
No, I
Yeah.
know, but Playground Games, they've only ever did Forza Horizon,
Right.
and
That'll be
now they're
interesting.
making Fable, and from what I understand, they're using the engine that they use from the Forza Horizon, the open world engine, and I'm wondering like how do you manage from a fucking open world racing game to a open world game? Like
They have to build all new assets, bro. That's what
well,
that
I
means.
know. I just want to see how
Well,
they pull it
I think
together. I
so.
want to see if it's
Yeah.
possible. I just want to see
We'll
if it's
see.
possible.
But
Hopefully,
Fable,
good
I've never
luck.
been a fan
Hopefully.
of, bro. Ever.
Yeah, I played in B1. I didn't play the rest. I stopped. I only played one, and I was like, yeah.
I know it's a beloved title, and they got that dry fucking English humor. I'm good with it, bro.
I wasn't into that,
Yeah.
you know. So
I'm more interested in State of Decay 3. I
Me
want to
too.
see how that's going to turn out.
I hope they actually like do something with that, because the second one was like and then they worked on it and supported it.
I
And
put hundreds and hundreds of hours into part one.
that
I'll
was the
never
best
forget.
one.
me, Mooch, and Crap, we had the Xbox One X, and we bought part 2 when the Xbox One X came out. And man, it was so buggy. We was falling through the floors. It
Damn.
was 30 frames a second. It was just like fuck. But
What a disappointment.
That's Microsoft, man. Listen, they just don't make the games that you guys
Brother, they put a fucking
are
sticker on a case. Like they put the sticker over. Like think about what like.
Yeah.
They different. They build different, bro. That's some mafia shit.
Yeah. Hey boys, I gotta hop off online.
No, we getting out of here. Hold on. Let me just end it. Hold on, guys.
All right.
Let me post your channels, bro. I know you guys are big timers, but let me post your channel real quick. Because I haven't been live in 3.5 weeks. So I texted Porter Rock. I said, Porter Rock, please, bro. Haven't been live in 3 weeks. I need some heavy hitters. And the second person that came to mind was J-Dub. I need my guys on here, bro. So I appreciate you guys coming, bro. For real. I swear to God, I love you guys so much, bro.
Anytime, brother.
And here's Porter Rock shit. But yeah, yo, P Rock, anytime you need me, bro, you already know. I know you and J-Dub do this show. Bro, your show got you got so many people now. I'm like, damn.
Oh yeah, it's like the Brady Bunch.
I feel awkward. Like I'm like, I don't want to take up anybody's, like, you know what I mean?
Nah, it's all right. It's like one big.
Yeah.
I'm building up my empire.
Yeah.
I'm global.
Dude, I listen. I let those guys go, man. Listen, me and Porter Rock been doing this shit for years. Now we got a new cast with guys. Let them fucking get their word out, and
I know you ain't pressed to talk. I know.
Yeah. I talk on Twitter all the time. You know what I'm saying?
But yo, for real,
we done said everything we need to say.
Yeah,
shit,
pretty much.
Yeah.
It's good to just have the new guys now talk and stuff like that.
Exactly. We get new fresh opinions because we've been fighting we won everything. When you done won all the rings, you know what I'm saying? You got the Thanos gloves of Xbox. What else you gonna say? Like,
you guys are fucking assholes, bro. I can't. If I was a bot, I'd be balling up my Aaron's like about to punch a screen right now, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Aaron.
Ron. What's going on, Ron? I haven't seen them in a while.
Yeah.
Yo, Ron, you like exclusives now?
Yeah.
What's up, Ron? What's up? You like them exclusives, dog? What's going on?
That's my guy, bro. Yo, J-Dub and Porter Rock, love, peace, and happiness. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you guys so much. I'll make sure to have you guys on again, and I appreciate the support, guys.
Absolutely.
Shout out to the
Anytime,
chat.
brother.
Stay blessed, guys. Peace
Salute,
out.
chat.
Peace.
You guys